Now we got She iTunes When I Listen versus Joe Biden reading Gen Z news. What's up? You're watching Hive Mind, the most lackadaisical show on the internet. My name is Riley Jones, my organized co-host, Graydon.
Everything? Yep, good.
Today we're once again deciding the best bit from our own show. This is Hive Mind Bits Bracket 3. That's right, 64 of our own bits. Only one can win.
It's a clip show.
Before we get into it, make sure you like the video, subscribe if you want to see more, HiveMindTV.com for our merch. We also have a brand new drop over on Cope's website. It's linked in description. Also linked in description is our Patreon and our Cameo if you'd like to support us. Or click the join button here on YouTube and become a member.
Willem Dafoe's a member.
We also have short form content over on TikTok and Instagram Reels and our new channel Hive Mind Limited. Subscribe to Hive Mind Limited on YouTube.
It's a clip show.
But before we start, we have a big announcement to make.
We do.
We're going on tour. Hive Mind US tour. We will be in Philadelphia, Orlando, Brooklyn, Chicago, Seattle, and Los Angeles. Tickets are available right now, linked in description. Come see us live.
Please.
Before we get into these bits, we want to thank our mod Kate for putting this bits bracket together, along with other members of the Hive Mind Mead Page cinematic universe who picked their favorite Hive Mind bits to be included on this 64. Comment your favorite bit down below before we even get started.
Thank you for your efforts.
All right, here's the bits bracket. As always, for the first round, we're gonna play clips of them, and then after that, we just play it out.
Got it.
Let's go.
I hope I win.
Again, it's not me versus you.
It absolutely is, Ben. It absolutely is.
All right, here we go. Starting with Himmeldish Gambino versus packaging genres.
Him Duncan.
Him Duncan, Himmy Neutron, him from The Office. It's all over the place, man. I mean,
Him Biden.
That doesn't work. It doesn't rhyme.
Himothy Trump.
I don't think you get how they are setting them up. It's supposed to be it's for Tim or Jim.
Him Grover Washington Jr.
That's just adding it to the beginning of a whole other person's name. Here's an example, okay?
Himter Griffin from Family Guy.
Just let me help you out a little bit.
Okay.
For instance, you could do Himmy Fallon. That's one because it's Jimmy Fallon to Himmy Fallon, or Him Kardashian, Kim Kardashian. They rhyme. The first names rhyme.
Okay.
So that's how you would do one. So
Him Plant.
Is that Robert Plant?
Yeah, Robert Plant, man, the GOAT. This is one of the best frontmen of all time.
Yeah.
He was him, low key, dude.
Him Kardashian does have him plants, but that doesn't really Himothy Chalamet. There's one that people do because it's Timothy Chalamet to Himothy Chalamet. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Try
one more.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you get it yet?
Himmeldlish Gambino. Himmeldlish. It's childish, but it's Himmeldlish.
Can we move on? It's 10-5, right? Oh my gosh.
I still don't get it.
Yes, you do. You have to.
Nope.
Him Parsons from Big Bang Theory?
I fucking love him, dude.
Yeah, but you understand. It's Jim, Him Jong-un.
I love him too.
Oh, great.
Our supreme leader.
Can we move on? It's 10-5, right? The popification of drill really is something.
I'm here for it.
You're here for it?
Yeah.
You like it?
Absolutely. They should popify everything.
Really?
Market it, sell it, package it up, give it to the masses.
Shoegaze.
Package it up, little box, mail it, next day shipping, yours forever. Subgenre, now it's popular. Huge, everyone's got it.
Black metal.
Boom, little box. Shrink wrap, mail, instantly there. Bypass the U.S. Postal Service. Get your own delivery drivers. Massive employment. No union. Make them work. A lot.
See, I was following the analogy for a second,
Yeah.
but it seems you think these genres are physical items.
No.
You're real. Oh, no. Okay.
It's music. It's a genre. I get it.
Okay.
Give me another example.
Bossa Nova.
Raw, right out of the ground. Clean it off. Dice it up, little bits, tiny boxes, like a ring box. Boom, packing peanuts, bigger box, shipping tape, postage stamp, trucks, planes, boats, whatever it takes. Packages just flying on porches. Boom, boom, bang, bang, bang. You go out in the morning, get it. Oh, hey neighbor, what'd you get? Bossa, yeah, me too. All over, global.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make this country more money.
I got you. Yeah.
I understood logistics back then.
Yeah. I was gonna say you look younger and wiser.
I knew something I don't know now.
Yeah, you were clever.
Yeah, smart.
Like I know Himmeldish Gambino is the more like popular with our fans, but
Oh, I think packaging's way funnier.
oh, it's close for me.
Little box, ring box. The neighbor is funny too.
I'm gonna go with Himmeldish Gambino just because I think it like coined a like you couldn't have thought of a better one to say
Yeah.
than Himmeldish Gambino just because of the way that word sounds. But it's a close one, and this is a 1 versus a 16.
Yeah, I'm going packaging genres.
So Grant, you're our tiebreaker.
Show me Himmeldlish.
Okay. I also do love that you say Himmeldish and then Himmeldlish
Yeah.
later.
Delish.
Now we got She iTunes When I Listen versus Joe Biden reading Gen Z news.
Let's go.
She come over to MySpace and we took a Napster. That's stupid.
I found her G Spotify. She iTunes when I listen. What?
I don't know. Why are you saying what to me? I didn't say it. You said it, not me. What the hell's going on, man?
She bear share on my ball sack.
What? I'm confused. What are you even? Why are you confused the moment you say it? You're looking at me like I said it. Look what
She Pirate Bay when I choke her. What the heck?
dude, what? You got
Oh, what?
she bear share on my ball sack.
Middle school behavior there when you say something weird and then question the person you said it to. I used to
Real
always do
lunch
that.
table thing.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
You said it.
Man, if the president can text everyone, why won't he text me back?
I don't know.
He can text everyone whenever he wants, and I can't get a fucking message back. Just seems crazy, doesn't it?
No, it's like a dumb thought.
Really? He has a machine that he can text everyone on. And he can't text me? What's up, dude?
Because he just texts like, we're in trouble if people don't get out to vote for the midterms or whatever, you know? That's the stuff he texts. And he's not good at texting because he's old as hell.
Who's Baby Gronk? Who's Baby Gronk?
Livy Dunn, raised up by Astro Speed.
Good for Speed. He finally met Ronaldo. That's a huge moment in Twitch history.
He did the suey with Ronaldo.
Honestly, one of the best character arcs ever.
XQC shouldn't have to apologize. He's got more money than Jesus Christ.
Holy shit. Mr. Beast could have been on that submarine. Wow, he was actually invited.
Now, wait a minute. If Mr. Beast was invited on the submarine, why is the text blue? Blue is for the outgoing text, not the incoming. And now Curtis Connor says he was invited on the actual Titanic. That's just funny. He seems like a charming guy. I'm happy for him and his wife. Is Mike still on Impulsive? Oh, meant to text that into Google.
Ice Spice carried the Barbie soundtrack.
Wait a minute. Riley from HiveMind predicted the Ice Spice remix, Ice Spice Baby, with Tyga. Shouldn't he get royalties for that? I feel like he should get at least a songwriting credit on Spotify.
That one, we could have done that for hours.
Yeah, that's something we would do in real life, and just, it wouldn't end.
Yeah, it would not end.
Such an easy impression to do, too. Joe
Yeah.
Biden.
America is what we're founded on, gosh darn it.
No, I think Tate McRae might be an industry plan.
She's serving in the gay clubs.
Did you hear Sydney Sweeney actually got bit by that spider? It wasn't acting, she really got bit.
Joe Flacco looks like a 22-year-old. He's still got gas in the tank. That Browns might make a run.
Yeah, real Gen Z news there. You know?
It's Flacco fever in Cleveland.
38-year-old Joe Flacco, massively popular with Gen Z.
I go pretty heavy Joe Biden here, I think.
So do I. The other one definitely like coined some phrases.
Sure.
Some stuff will get still commented, some stuff that's popular in our subreddit. But like Joe Biden reading Gen Z news, I mean,
That's a bit.
that's funny anyway.
Yeah, that's
You
an actual
put
bit.
that on TV, people
Yeah.
would love it. You know?
TNT wants it.
E-News the soup.
They're begging
They're
for
begging
it.
for it, honestly.
Yeah.
Joel McHale, or whatever his name is, getting old and they need a replacement. Maybe two. Soup.
We can do it.
I be chicken, you be noodle.
All right. You're the meat and I'm the noodle.
No, I'm chicken and you're noodle.
Okay.
I'm scared of stuff.
And I'm wet.
Al dente.
I like being slurped.
Yeah. Totally. Totally. Now we got bear fight versus buckleberries.
Would you guys watch someone fight a bear if it was a really bad person?
Oh, especially if it was a bad person, yeah.
Okay. Would you watch someone fight a bear?
Yes. Are you talking about in real life or on TV?
In real life.
In real life, yes.
Oh yeah.
And by fight, I mean obviously like.
I don't think it matters if it's a good or bad person. I want them to be strong and vigilant and
Oh.
on crack, because I feel like then there's
Okay.
a shot. You know, what I
And
mean?
they have like a metal pipe, maybe this big.
Nah, that kills it for me.
Nothing.
No, I
No
wanted
one's
to.
gonna win barehanded.
I mean, that's hilarious. I love it. I mean, pause. Okay, for a second.
What's gay about fighting a bear?
Nothing. Just bare paws, hands.
Oh,
yeah,
paws, got it,
Yeah,
yeah.
the whole thing. Yeah. Hey yo.
Hey yo.
Hey yo, chill.
Bear
It's super
paws.
sus. I mean, that's so sus to fight a bear. But it's just more about the metal pipe part. Like, takes it out of reality for me, because I want to picture that this is like ancient times. I
Oh, yeah.
want it to be like a caveman.
What if you gave him symbols and he could crack it over his head?
Yeah, you won me back with slapstick comedy. I mean, a metal pipe, I'm like, all right, this is like an action movie or some
Give him a
shit.
cake and some symbols. He gets on top of it.
Yeah, he tweaks its nose. The bear's embarrassed. That's really, you embarrassed him, you know?
I piped a bear one time.
Chill.
France.
Hey, yo.
It was a
Pause.
European vacation. I was off poppers.
What is poppers?
You know what? You don't know what poppers are?
I don't know what poppers are.
It's a head rush.
A lot of gay people use it because it loosens your asshole. Sorry. It's a gay sex drug. But
it's all-
other people can do it too.
You can do it too.
whatever. It's kind of like a whip it thing. It's like
Yeah.
a little huff.
You go, and you go, oh, and you get a big head rush, and then all your bowels kind of fall out.
I think I'm good.
You're good on it? Because we got a lot of them.
I love teaching Brad stuff.
Yeah, Brad knows shockingly little about very common things.
Anything, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He learns new things every day.
Yeah.
And he is like a little too old to be learning what
Yeah.
poppers are.
He's
but-
like hanging out with a baby. A cool baby.
Yeah, really cool baby.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure we also taught him what pause meant. Like off camera, I
Yeah.
think he asked me, he's like, I don't get that. He's like, what do you mean pause? And I was like, really? Yeah, that one's like a classic banter moment.
Yeah, that's just kind of like us telling a story and just rolling around.
I can't believe I didn't say twink fight at any point.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't think hell's below us. I think it's right next to heaven up there.
Oh, they're both up?
I think they're neighbors. It's like one of those condominium resorts.
Oh, interesting.
One's just heaven, one's hell.
So heaven and hell are both up there. Then what's below?
It's a Buckleberries.
What's a Buckleberries?
You never been to a Buckleberries?
No, I've been to a Buckle, the store in the mall.
No, it's like a turnpike restaurant chain. It's really fun for families. They electrocute you if you don't choose your food fast enough.
What? Buckleberries?
You never heard of this?
I've never heard of. They electrocute you if you don't pick your food fast enough?
It's fun. You take off your shoes like a sushi restaurant.
Okay.
And you put them in and they're slightly submerged in water. And sometimes a little fish will sneak up on you. But the
What?
water acts as a conductor for Dr. Buzz, who's up in the rafters. And if you don't decide fast enough, he cranks down the lever and a lightning bolt shoots through the restaurant and scatters all across and it hits the water and electrocutes everyone who hasn't ordered their food yet.
So you can only take your shoes out of the water once you've ordered?
No, they pull the drain when you order.
Oh,
There's
so there's
water.
no water.
Yeah.
That's super creative.
You keep
but
your shoes off, and it's a bit of a photo booth, too.
What do you mean it's a bit of a photo booth?
And when they bring you your check at the end, in sands of a tip, you can choose that the photographer comes out. He's a little guy. He takes a little photo of your feet, and he sends it up to Dr. Buzz, who is very pleased with it.
Did you just say in sands of a tip?
Yep.
Okay, I think it's in lieu of a tip, but
Sans a tip, you can give him
Okay,
a
sure.
foot photo
I'm getting
from a little photographer.
lost in the weeds.
Dr.
So-
Buzz likes feet at Buckleberries.
So you don't have to tip if they take a picture of your feet, and Dr. Buzz likes it. But does Dr. Buzz then redistribute these and sell the feet pic? No?
No, Dr. Buzz doesn't have a social life. He's trapped in the rafters of Buckleberries all over the country. Used to be 44,000 of them.
44,000 Buckleberries? That's
Yeah.
so many. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, I think there's only 3 left now.
Not a very successful business.
They're all in Manhattan, Kansas. That's a real place. And so it's Buckleberries.
I gotta check that place out, I guess.
I don't know. If you didn't go when you were a child.
Well, wait a minute. There's 4 then, because one of them is like where you think hell would be.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, there's
well,
3 in Manhattan,
right.
Kansas, and 1 down below in the great
great
ether.
beneath.
Wow.
I want to make Buckleberries merch.
Is it not a real place?
Oh, yeah. But I mean, I want personalized merch.
No, I'm serious.
It's not.
It's not?
No.
Is there like a Brickleberries or something?
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure I saw a comedian on a podcast recently talk about a place with like the exact name or close to it.
Did it have Dr. Buzz?
No, it wasn't like any of the Dr.
okay.
Buzz stuff.
Okay.
They didn't get into the details though, so
Sure.
maybe. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, as your like co-host and friend for years, I can see your gears turning. I can see you like stumbling to find things in it, but it's just so visual. Like I'm just picturing everything so clearly.
Is Dr. Buzz wearing a lab coat for
Yes,
you?
of course. Yeah. And he has like gray spiky hair. Yeah,
He's kinda, like,
absolutely.
little and he-
He's like, ah! And he's like, oh, I love the feet. Like, he gets the feet pictures and he's
very
like,
pleased.
yes. And my responses are what they would be, where I'm like hung up on your syntax. Where I'm like, you don't really understand what sans means. And I'm like, all right, I'm lost in the weeds. Let's get back to more details about Dr. Buzz. Yeah, that's a classic. I easily go Buckleberries
Me too,
here.
yeah.
Now we got Newborn Johnson versus Blue's Clues. Sweetie, I'd like you to meet my grandpa, Newborn.
What's up?
My name's Newborn. Newborn Johnson. Newborn Johnson is a good name. I'm gonna write that down.
That's
like
you
what-
shouldn't write that down. And you shouldn't have pictures of it in your phone.
That's like no, but
You were gonna get.
I didn't
lot
even
of
think
trouble.
about it like that. I thought about it as like you have a baby and you're like, what do you call that thing? Newborn Johnson.
If you got a laptop full of newborn Johnson, you are going to jail. For a long time, hopefully.
Speaking of Melanie Martinez, oh my God.
It's a baby dick joke.
I know. Yeah. Wow.
That's funny.
I love how much you can see it hit me.
Yeah,
That's- I'm like responding and then I'm like, I like die in that moment.
You would die in prison too, pal.
I know.
Have you ever had sessions with SpongeBob late at night?
He was in a fraternity with SpongeBob. Did you know that?
SquarePants.
I was in a fraternity with,
Oh, I
Blue's
can tell.
Clues.
Yeah.
Blue's Clues was my boy. We went through elementary school together.
Is that his name? Is his name the show's like his name is Blue's Clues? I'm pretty sure his name was just Blue.
Blue's Clues is his full name. We were in like intermediate soccer together. My dad used to chill with his dad.
Nice.
And then I used to go over to his house. Super weird place. Really weird. But anyways, he was a cool guy. So at a certain point in high school, me and Blue's Clues were like, hey, like, where are we going to college? And he's like, let's go to McGill. It's in Montreal.
Great
Like,
university.
Love that. Yeah.
We're like, fuck it, let's rip it, And they have like this secret Skull and Bones type like fraternity where it's
yeah.
almost like a cult. And it's
Secret
really
society
dangerous.
stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
Motorcycle gang vibes.
And Blue's Clues was gonna be able to hook me up with an invite because his father was originally in this fucking fraternity. We're like, okay, let's rip it, let's do it. So we're in this fraternity, things are going well. But then one night, it's like this dark, stormy night. I'm in my dorm room and there's a letter that slides underneath my door. I open it up, it says McDonald's parking lot with the address, 4:30 in the morning, be there. I'm like, fuck, this is my chance. I'm gonna be a part of the club. I'm down. I got my invitation. So I call Blue's Clues. I ask him, I'm like, so did you get your letter? He said, yeah, let's do it. And at this point, I started to see that Blue's Clues was getting a bit sketchy. Find packs of cocaine underneath the beds, constant phone calls, 2 phones on him at all times. He was really trying to portray a certain lifestyle, but Blue's Clues came from a middle-class home.
Yeah.
And I was like, listen, bro, you're gonna get hurt. You can't do this. Like, there's only a certain path in life and you could go with it. Long story short, Blue's Clues got killed then.
Why are you laughing?
Because it's I thought he's. This is it.
No.
Yeah.
How'd he die?
Let's keep going.
What is wrong with Ant?
I don't know. I've watched so much NFR podcast in my life, and I was legitimately shocked when we filmed that video.
That was not long after meeting him.
Not that long at all.
And he went into that rant, and I was like, huh?
His comedic timing is actually like really good.
Yeah.
Like he really has it.
Yeah.
But it's just so funny when he mixes in all these things. He always said like, let's rip it. He
Oh, yeah,
always
fuck it, let's
says
rip
that.
it.
Let's rip it.
Oh, it's a bizarre tale.
A bizarre story.
Yeah,
The ends don't fully meet in
No.
that story, but you can tell like the vibe he's painting. Like I know what movies he's thinking of.
Great to have a guest bit in here too. The more I've gotten to know him too, that is like funnier because I know his like cadence and storytelling. All that being said, I'm going with the baby penis.
I think I go Blue's Clues here. The Newborn Johnson joke is just one little moment, and this was like a whole new side to a person that I didn't think could be that funny.
Yeah.
And so I have to go Blue's Clues.
Grant, break the tie, please.
I will take Blue's Clues.
Yeah, thank you. I'm always gonna vote for myself. That's one thing about me.
Now we got British Mr. Beast versus We Love You over here.
I love these two.
Hello, I'm Mr. Beast, and today I'm gonna be pissing on someone's hat.
Hey, old chap, let me see that cat. Oh no, what are you doing? Oh, I'm taking a whiz. What's it look like I'm doing? I had 7 points. All right, I'm almost done. Here you go. That's a crude British Mr. Beast.
Ah, whatever, it's Mr. Beast.
Today, I'm giving away 7 million quid to whoever can eat the most beans out of this kettle.
Hey, British Mr. Beast here. Last person to take their hand off this blood sausage wins £5,000. Little bit less than my other videos, but I'm out of ideas.
I'm putting cocktail weenies on bottle rockets and shooting them at old people. Watch this whistling Willie go.
British Mr. Beast here, and yes, I am still out of ideas. Today we're going to be playing strip poker with the Sidemen.
I'm introducing London to a little American fair. Today I'll be doing a drive-by shooting on a double-decker bus. Come on!
Mr. Beast, back with another episode. Today we're going to see which member of Coldplay can do the most ketamine.
I'm digging up the Queen's bones. I don't care who stands in my way. Ha ha! I have more money than God.
Well, hello again, it's British Mr. Beast. Today we're dressing James Corden up like Adele and Adele up like James Corden. Who's gonna be able to tell the difference? We'll see.
It's a classic flip-flop.
He also has a speech impediment. That's a good one. That's just like the Joe Biden thing. We could do that for hours.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
We were just like, all right, wait, let's get into some more British stuff. We'd like come up with shit. There's so many moments that I'm like, oh, that's the moment.
Yeah.
Like the double-decker bus moment is so funny, but then I have more money than God kills me.
Dressing James Corden up like Adele and Adele like James Corden.
And then it just got a classic flip flop. You like fall out of the British accent, and that's when the bit ends. You
Yeah.
know?
You all right?
Yeah.
Yawning's a sign that your body's not getting enough oxygen.
It's also a sign that I'm tired of your bullshit.
Really?
Woo, hey, listen, you keep me honest. You know, I like working with you, man. I'll tell you what.
Okay.
I'm always on my toes with this one.
Yeah. If I ever
You know,
start to like,
never know what's coming next. Unpredictable. This guy over here, but God, I love it. You know, it's
if I bother
it's a
you-
hoot. It's a holler. It's a
you know,
racket.
if I start to bother you or something, you can just talk to me.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you do. Bother the shit out of me.
I don't want to be a
That's
burden.
why I love you. You know,
What? This is so confusing. I don't want to be a burden in the workplace.
terrible worker, super annoying, but God, that's why we love you over here, right?
I just wanted to be a good part of the
We
team.
pay you way too much, honestly. We should dock that pay, but we won't, you know? Gotta make sure you're all right, you know? We care about you over here, but God, you're terrible at working and hard to be around. Nobody likes you. But, oh, man, working with this guy, you know, I'd rather end my life, you know, end my shit. I'd rather end it right here.
Man,
But,
I don't
God,
want you to think
even
about-
being around him for 10 minutes, I'd rather crash my car into a wall. I'd rather burn alive than sit with you and have lunch once. But, God,
I don't want to be.
wouldn't be the
annoying.
same without you over here. Be better. Just what? It would be better if you were not here. It would be better. if
Like you
weren't
mean here or you mean?
Just in general, man. Oh, on this earthly plane. I'm just busting your balls, but no, seriously, if you were not alive, the world would be a better place.
I love your blue collar. Anytime you're talking like that is funny, but then at the end, you almost just fall out of that and you're like, no, yeah, seriously, kill yourself.
I love that it's very out of character for me to say, like, end my shit.
Yeah, end my shit.
In this character, you would never say that, but I just slip into it. And the fact that your hair is just changing. Like, it just, like, it's like, at first it's, like, down like this, and then all of a sudden it's, like, this weird, like, cartoon mohawk thing that's in front of your face. It's like the way I was talking to you was, like, destroying your appearance.
It's not British Mr. Beast, though.
It's a close one for me.
Yeah, I mean, We Love You Over Here makes me laugh, like, all along the way. I just like the premise of British Mr. Beast, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go We Love You over here just because I feel like it really flips our roles.
Yeah.
And so I like when that happens, when you're like the timid, more straight man, and I'm doing like this deep character, but being very insulting to you. The other one has bigger like moments of laughter, but I'm going We Love You over here.
Great, break the tie.
I'm taking British Mr. Beast.
That's fair. I think it's more of a fan favorite anyway, so.
This isn't about the fans, though, Riley. It's about which one of us is funnier.
It's not about that. It
Yeah.
just isn't.
Yeah, it is.
Because you are funnier.
At the end, we will know. We
You-
don't know now.
We always know. You are funnier.
We don't know yet.
You know what won the first two bits brackets?
What?
Spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't watched the first two and you're watching this one. But the Kool-Aid Man and Dan Marino.
Dan Marino wasn't a bit.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. Nobody is debating who's funnier. You
We'll
are
find
funnier.
out today.
You are funnier.
Oh, I know you like to think you're funnier, but we're gonna
Didn't
find
say
out today.
Said the opposite, actually.
You
Yeah.
got a big fucking idea, don't you? You got
No, I
You
don't.
got
There's
big
no-
fucking shoes on, don't you, pal?
They're, I don't know, 10 and a halves.
You got good looking pants on.
Thank you. I do. Yeah, these ones.
Yeah,
good
and I
fit.
bet you came in with a big fucking idea today.
Nah,
Yeah,
I mean,
you were gonna shake things up a little bit, didn't you?
I didn't try to shake anything up.
Okay, we'll see.
Just here clocking in.
We'll see about that.
Nah, we love you over here, man. Next one, we got tiny little type on this one. Look at this. Brad's grandpa slayed his way through the Holocaust versus Quadeca's artwork. And that's just how it was. They didn't cry about it, you know?
My grandfather survived the Holocaust.
Your grandfather is in the Holocaust?
Yeah, he had to dress up like a girl and blend in basically throughout the entirety of it. Yeah.
Your grandfather slayed his way through the Holocaust? He slayed and served?
Yeah.
This is a movie in the waiting.
God, boots, girl.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Grandpa gave the Nazis cunt in order to avoid.
Oh my
the
God!
gas.
No, I don't.
He served cunt to Hitler.
No, dude,
Yeah.
I don't think that's how that went.
He demon dropped his way out of Berlin. That is fucking sick.
That
man.
is-
Nah,
wow.
man.
That
nah.
wig was wigging. Back rolls. You know what I'm saying?
He was like 8. Yeah. Yeah, that kills the fun real quick, doesn't it?
No, he ate. I mean,
Yeah.
oh my God. He ate his way out of Auschwitz.
I hear what you're saying.
Holy shit.
All right, Graham, what's the next question?
One of the darkest of all time.
I was gonna say, like, that one makes my skin crawl.
Yeah, I
like,
did-
watching us do it, I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah.
No, I know what happens. And
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
I'm not proud of it, but it's Brad just served it to us on a silver platter.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing we could really do.
And I like making Brad uncomfortable.
Right.
And as he's like crumbling up during that, I'm like, ooh, girl.
Yeah, it has, like, such a great bit structure.
Yeah.
Huge silence, and then the punchline.
Yeah.
I am proud of it. But
Oh, yeah.
I also am like, I understand people who do not like that bit.
Yeah,
There's some people who are very uncomfortable with us using that terminology and that
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
language for a joke like that.
Yeah.
And I totally understand that. But everything we do is just in the name of that laugh in the room. We had to make Brad crumble in between us, and that's really what it is.
And it's funny to imagine like a drag queen and like working their way out of the Holocaust. That's funny.
Yeah.
Like imagining Hitler's demise at the hands of like a lip syncing queen. I mean, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, you
If
have
can
to-
tell me you can think about that and say, no, you're lying to yourself.
Yeah, you have to kind of concede
Yeah.
at a certain point.
I do just have a little anecdote to say. You may be wondering, why did he bring the backpack all the way out there? Well, the reason for that is this was actually, in the laptop part of my backpack. And when you go through TSA, you have to take your laptop out. And it was sort of like congealed to my laptop in that pocket. And there were a few very attractive women behind me. Just a little detail. I pulled my laptop out and flying through the air, this paper with a drawing of Brian from Family Guy holding $100 million bill falls flat on the ground. They all look. Everybody looks. What is that? It's like far. It's like 5 feet away from me now. And everybody looks and they see this drawing of Brian from Family Guy. And they all just look and they started laughing.
Did anybody pick it up for you?
No, I had to like do the walk of shame and be like, It was probably the worst moment of my life.
My artwork, no! No!
That is like, he's so good at telling stories, but I didn't know where it was going the whole time. That shit is so funny.
Does he think it's lab top?
Did he say laptop?
Like the whole time, he says
Yeah.
lab top. It's
maybe.
laptop.
Yeah, but he's in the lab cooking up beats.
I know, it's just very funny how it's very pronounced. He goes, in the laptop compartment of my backpack.
Yeah.
And that's all I could focus on that time. And also, it's funny that, like, he's gotten so much more comfortable with us.
Yeah.
Like, that wasn't super early on, but you can tell by the way he's telling the story that it's not how he would tell it now.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be way more comfortable. He had, like, a
Yeah.
plan to tell that story that way. I love the story visually. It's
Yeah.
amazing that a cartoon of Brian Griffin drawn like that.
Like that that could never, like, just that happened. It's awesome.
Like a 21-year-old in the airport is pulling out his laptop and flying through the air goes a like poorly drawn cartoon of Ryan Griffin holding money. And he's like, oh, I need that.
Yeah.
I need to go pick that up.
I gotta lean on that one. That one's the funniest. One of my favorite stories that's ever been told.
Oh, it's Brad's grandpa a million times over for me. It's just like one pushes the boundaries of comedy into a dark, murky place. A place that really only our show can do and exit unscathed.
Yep.
And I have to go with that.
I'm going Quad's artwork. Grant, break the tie.
Brad's grandpa.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, if Quadeca told us that story now, he'd call them bitches.
I don't think he would.
He's so comfortable around us. He'd be like, yeah, these bitches behind me saw it. And I was like,
No.
shit, girl.
He does not talk like that. He doesn't talk like that at all, really.
So y'all want to ride my car?
What? That is not his voice.
His voice is crazy. He's like kind of like Yosemite Sam meets a rat or something.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Maybe I'm mixing him up with someone.
It's got to be somebody else. Yeah, it doesn't sound anything like that.
Yeah.
Now we got smuggling Egyptian salamanders versus Dignan. Are you okay?
Dignan, are you okay? Are you okay, Dignan?
They're gonna cancel me. It's because of something I said, not something I did.
What?
Just remember that. If they cancel me, it's because of something I said. Bad. Something I shouldn't have said.
Yeah.
Not something I did.
I don't get why.
Because they can't catch me. That's the whole point.
Oh.
No one figures out what I do.
Now, name something that you did that you could get canceled for if they found out about it, which they never will.
Smuggling Egyptian salamanders out of El Salvador. So illegal, you wouldn't even believe, bro. It's unbelievably illegal. They prosecute you in the UN. World Peace Corps. Put you on trial and you know who one of the judges is? Kim Jong-un. You think he's going to be fair? No.
He's like the Simon Cowell of the UN. That's what I call him.
They put you on a little rock with a big balloon and they float you out into the Arctic Ocean.
That's worse than being canceled, some people would say.
You go out a legend, though. That's what matters.
And with fucking slick-ass salamanders.
It's sick. Where'd you put them? No. Let's go, bro.
2 months.
Whoa, hey.
2 months they'll hatch.
What the fuck?
2 months they'll hatch and I'll have 16. That's 8 times more than that were in the wild when I left El Salvador. In a way, I'm kind of saving the planet. But I'm not going to keep them alive for long. When they're babies, if you wring them out, you guessed it, plutonium. Hello. You know what I'm going to do with that?
What?
Smoke it.
And then what happens?
I don't know. No one's ever done it before. Curiosity killed the cat.
What the fuck?
It's fun hanging out with you guys. Sure is fun.
Wow.
I love if Brad is just wearing a flame button up during that.
Yeah, Teddy Fresh. You know, earlier I said I saw your gears turning. With Dignan, it's like the gears have already turned.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, he's so quick. He knows exactly what he's going to say the entire time.
I feel because it happened.
Right, yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, when you're
My
telling
gears are turning, I'm making things up.
he's telling a true story.
Yeah. And he, unfortunately, he did get canceled recently for what he said.
Really? What do you...
Oh, I can't say it. I'll get canceled. You tried to fucking trick me.
No, I wasn't trying to trick you.
What did he say? I see what you did.
What?
All right, I'll say it. No, I won't. No.
Can you, like, hint at it? Like, is it...
Oh, God, no.
What?
What the fuck? Trying to implicate me?
I'm not trying to implicate you.
I don't want in on this.
How did I not hear about this? I feel like I would, like, I work with the guy. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, he's done. He's done so. They want, like, done. Wrap it up. His shit's over.
Really?
Yeah, there was a protest outside of his house yesterday. People said,
He has a house?
yeah, people said,
even know that.
shut up.
Shut up.
Yeah, they don't want him to say it again.
What a crazy protest.
They don't want him to say it
People
again.
out there with signs that say shut up.
Shut the fuck up. Because if he says it again, it'll be so crazy. It'll be crazy if he says it twice. Once was already enough to get canceled. If he says it again, people are gonna flip.
Sorry, I just can't stop picturing a protest of people saying, shut up!
Shut up.
Stop it. You shouldn't have said that. Now shut up.
So yeah, it'll be fun to watch kind of some of his old clips, but he's done. We can't have him back on.
Really?
Oh, wrap it up, pal. Yeah.
I gotta know what he said to know if it's.
I'm not gonna say
If they're
it.
just, I'm not telling you to say it. I'm saying if they're just telling him to shut up, I feel like I gotta see what he said, and then maybe
Yeah.
we'll have him back on the show. We'll see. Jury's out. Jury's still out.
All right.
Jury's still out on Christmas break, getting fucked up
What?
with their families. Jury's still out on the town, seeing old flames.
Let's see, Dignan. Are you okay?
You know it? I'm asking you. Do you know it?
You just weren't even looking anywhere near me.
I know, because I'm trying not to look at your answer.
Oh, I'm not gonna show you.
I know, but you were writing like you were bleeding a little bit.
Here, look at me.
Yeah, I'm looking at you.
Wait, what the? Where am I?
I'm looking directly at you. What are you doing?
I knew I took a little too much cat this morning, but this is a heavy dose. If I'm literally across the room, I feel like I'm sitting right next to you.
Diggy, you're all right. You're not responding.
What? I'm not. Riley!
It looks like you're trying to say something. Dignan, are you okay?
Your ears are so shiny, they look like little wax buttons.
Dude, why are you sweating so much?
What the?
Dude, please just answer me.
Honestly, this is cool with me. Check this out. I've always wanted to do this, and no one can see me.
Dignan. Dude, we gotta do a video.
I kind of like this life a little more than the last one.
Oh, what's up, buddy?
Not much. How are you?
You good? Just
You
chilling?
didn't see none of that shit I was doing, right?
What are you talking about?
Good.
I love the idea that the moment Dignan is like free from being perceived, he decides to just do something really weird.
Oh, it's fire.
He's like, oh, wait a minute, I got a new lease on life. I could just try some shit out. Dance like no one's watching.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what they say.
Yeah, but don't say whatever you want.
Apparently, I don't know. I still don't know.
Yeah, it's done.
It can't have been that
I
bad.
mean, it is done.
I mean, it's Egyptian salamanders, right? Yeah,
easily.
absolutely. But a nice little bit that me and Diggy threw together there on the second one.
Very good.
Put together a nice drive, couldn't score though.
Field goal.
Yeah, hey, field goal.
Points are points. Jesus, you squirted on me, bro.
That's the first time.
Okay.
That's the first time that's ever happened.
Yeah, whatever.
Didn't know I could, honestly. No one's ever done it that fast.
All right, that's enough. It's fucking dry.
Cool. Next, we got Michael Jordan drunk driving versus falling over sitting up. I'm the Michael Jordan of drunk driving.
He's the Michael Jordan of drunk driving. You know what happens if Michael Jordan gets pulled over? The cop goes, "Oh, no way! Oh my God, you're the GOAT! Oh, no way! Game 4, Lakers, 93!" And then he doesn't get a ticket.
You had the flu! How did you play like that? Seriously, I gotta call backup. Guys, get over here. Michael Jordan. I pulled over Michael Jordan. Oh, he's wasted. He's a danger to society, but man, could he play.
The only people that are writing MJ tickets are like old Lakers fans.
Michael Jordan hasn't showed up to any court since 2003.
Great punchline.
And yes, it did start with a reference to the band AJJ. Some people were asking if that's what I was referencing. The Michael Jordan of drunk driving played his final game tonight. That song's really good. Folk punk band AJJ.
Andrew Johnson Jihad.
It was Andrew Jackson Jihad, but
Got
they
it.
changed the name because it was problematic.
Because Andrew Jackson committed genocide.
And I think the word jihad as well. I think that's the combination of all of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, it made them kind of like, maybe that's not our band name.
Yeah.
Maybe we just go AJJ on them. And AJR. They were Andrew Jackson Rehab. So.
Yeah. He could have used that. He was a drunk.
And a gambling addict.
So those are kind of two least problematic things about him. He killed a lot of people.
Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How's it feel that I have metal in my arm and I could still beat your ass?
You couldn't.
Yes, I could.
That's the thing is you
I
think...
have hate in my heart.
Well, yeah, you would beat
Yes.
my ass. I wouldn't beat your ass
But
because
if-
I actually love you. But if it came down to it,
Yeah.
say it was sanctioned. So I don't feel like there's an argument.
Sure.
It's just we're both trying to win a prize.
A bunch of cash.
A cash or a belt. Something like that. Then I would best you physically.
But that's like if there's rules. In a street fight, I'm winning.
Again, only because you have motive.
Yeah, because I'd gouge your eyes out.
Yeah, and I don't have motive. What was that? Did you just almost fall over sitting up? If you are about to tell me you could beat my ass again, honestly, that proves my point.
I almost tumbled there.
How do you almost fall over sitting up?
A bit of an ottoman situation.
The Ottoman Empire fell once again.
That is like the funniest random thing that's happened in the room in a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like, during that conversation, for that to happen is just awesome. And the way you do it, you're like... like a little cat. You're like, ooh. It's like you're confused of what's
I
happening.
was confused. It just started to slip out from under me. And like the rotation of the chair was just perfect. And I was like, what the hell's happening?
It was so slow.
Not a bit though.
No, not really.
Yeah.
More of a moment.
Yeah, kind of like hitting your head on the ceiling or something.
I go Michael Jordan drunk driving here.
Me too.
Give me that. Oh. Now we've got Mitch L / Forfins Porpoises versus Riley's real friends.
Lean in my cup. She left me for Ted.
What did you say?
What?
Who's Ted?
Some guy she worked with said they were just friends.
She? Who's she? Who are you talking about?
Mitchell.
Mitchell? And that was a girl, a woman's name? Are you sure? How is it spelled? Because I hate to do this, but I feel like it might have been Michelle.
MITCH-L. Capital. I think she was Scottish. Beautiful, beautiful woman. Hell of a rapper too. She worked at a Hertz rent-a-car, and she left me for Ted.
This might be the strangest person I've ever heard of.
She said, "Baby, quit drinking that lean," and then she left me for Ted. Guess what I did?
What?
Poured up a double, 2 caps, and I drank it in beer.
Oh my gosh.
Lean in my 40. I just need a check. I want to retire.
Right, totally. Yeah.
Wife needs a new nose. A kid needs a new nose.
Why'd you get...
My kid's kid needs a new nose.
Why'd you get a new nose first and then... Wait, did you say your wife's nose?
Yeah.
Didn't your wife leave you like 2 bits ago?
I got a new wife.
You got a new wife already?
Yeah, she's ugly with a bird-ass nose, and so she's got to get rid of it.
Why are you sulking over your ex if you have a new wife?
Because Mitch L. was hot. My new wife has a bird beak on her face. I used her to procreate. Subsequently, the kids have her bird beak.
Kids? How do you have a new wife and you already have multiple kids?
That's why I got the new wife. I wanted to procreate, Riley. I wanted to spread my seed.
When did Mitch L. leave you?
98 or something?
98?
It was right around the time Dan retired.
Jesus, man.
My new wife's a bitch.
Ted might not even be alive at this point.
I don't care.
You're
I'm
having a lot
over
of
that point in my life.
You're not. You 2 bits ago you were sulking about it.
She was beautiful, okay? She was the manager at a Hertz rent-a-car. You realize what kind of benefits that comes with? Any city I went to, 60% off, top of the line, sports cars for the weekend.
I mean, that sounds awesome, but it doesn't seem like something...
She couldn't bear my children. She had her own biological issues. It was a tragedy. She really wanted kids too. I feel awful for her. But her and Ted, last I heard, adopted 4 orphans.
Forfins.
4 dolphins without parents.
No.
Forfins, porpoises. Porpoises, forfins. Forfins that are
fuck are you-
porpoises. Those are forfins that are porpoises. I'm just saying, okay, back to my original point. If you're traveling abroad this summer, take a carbon monoxide detector because a lot of these Airbnbs in other countries don't check for that. And they always assume Americans are sleepy anyway, so they don't take your symptoms. Seriously.
They just got finished eating a bunch of McDonald's.
Oh, you fat fucks, go take a nap. You're not sick.
You ate 2 Big Macs and shot up a school. Of course you're tired.
That's a long one.
It's the only bit in like Hive Mind history that like there's one moment that destroys the entire bit. And also, it's just Digny's just coming with random personality traits for these people. Like these are not. He was a hell of a rapper out of nowhere. He goes, she was a manager at a Hertz rent-a-car.
My new wife's a bitch.
Then Forfins Porpoises of like we all of a sudden just have a bunch of fun saying stupid words. And then back to my original point.
If you're traveling abroad this summer, bring a carbon monoxide detector.
The fact that I end that by saying you just ate 2 Big Macs and shot up a school, of course you're tired.
It's loaded.
Oh, wow.
It's heavy.
You have some awesome friends.
I do.
Like, I have no friends.
I know.
And your friends are awesome.
Dude, Full Throttle Phillip. Have you
He
met him?
is
Right? Isn't he
crazy.
so cool?
I love his videos. There's no bike he won't jump over a school of children.
Top Gun Timothy, have you met him?
No.
Oh, really?
Really? Dude, he is insane.
Are all your friends' names alliterations? Huh? Name one more friend. I just want to check something.
Skate Trick Stanley.
Yeah.
Have you met him?
I'm adding things up. And
What?
It makes sense now.
What makes sense? He's cool as hell.
Yeah, seems great. Fucking weirdo. God, I love cheesecake.
Wait a minute, have you met my friend Cheesecake Chester?
See, I'm starting to believe that you are lying.
About what?
Your whole group of friends.
I don't see why you would think that.
Well, they just all, the names are too strange.
Too cool? My friend group is too cool with too cool of names.
Well, you just have like, seems like everything we're about to talk about, you have a friend that's named after that.
I don't know about that.
I mean, let me guess. Your next friend's gonna be like Crazy Quote Quincy.
Crazy Quote Quincy, you know him too?
See what I mean? I don't know.
I gotta give him a call, actually. That master owes me $20.
You ever met my pal, Drain Gang Drew Garson?
That's not a person.
See, what the hell, man? Why can't I have anything?
Oh, you know that gallery I invited you to?
Yeah, I'm stoked.
The opening is next Wednesday?
Yeah.
Is it cool if my friend Jean Jacket Jeremy comes?
Who?
Jean Jacket Jeremy?
I mean, Grant, are you buying any of this?
Yeah,
He knows Jean Jacket Jeremy.
I've met all of these people.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
He's friends with Denim Dennis Dickerson and like the other guys.
I'm gonna drink everything under the sink after this episode.
That one destroyed you.
Yeah.
Those guys are cool though. I don't know. You met Jean Jacket Jeremy at my family Christmas party? Do you believe me now? Skate Trick Stanley?
That was just your brother.
No, we FaceTimed him together.
It's a ruse.
What do you mean a ruse?
This is all a ruse. Uh-oh. Something's not sitting well. Uh-oh. Here we go.
It's not that it's not that something's not sitting well. It's that there's nothing in there. Nothing sitting. There's an empty chair. No one's sitting.
A chair is still a chair, even if no one's sitting there. A house is not a home. There you go. This is pretty easily Mitch L.
I agree. Shout out to Jean Jacket Jeremy though. Now we've got Rolling Loud North Pole versus Jama.
I'm seeing Future next month.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Where?
Rolling Loud North Pole.
Rolling Loud North Pole?
Trump! That's where I'm seeing it.
They're doing a Rolling Loud North Pole.
North Pole. Yeah, I'm about to get crazy with some elves.
You think the elves are gonna be there?
If you sleep with them, you become immortal.
If you sleep, what do you mean? Wait. You mean sleep with them like
Procreate.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And you become immortal, not like your child, your spawn?
Trump.
I'm so confused. What?
Yep.
So wait.
Rolling Loud North Pole.
So you're going to Rolling Loud North Pole specifically to try to procreate with elves to become immortal, or you're just giving me a fact?
Yeah, I'm just letting you know if I am so lucky to be involved in one of the legendary elf orgies of Rolling Loud North Pole. It's kind of like Burning Man, but with snow. And there's like a freaky dome that you can go into and get freaky.
A freaky dome?
Yeah, that's what it's like at Burning Man. There's like a dome.
No, I know.
The orgy dome. Everyone knows the notorious orgy dome, but it's like that. I guess it's kind of an igloo, you could say. You go in the freaky elf igloo and you get all sorts of... And then, bang, next thing you know, you get to live forever. Unless you die in combat. You can die in combat. As everyone, they can't rob you of a hero's death. So that's always an
You can only
option.
die valiantly.
Correct.
Oh, so it's kind of like that thing of when you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become a villain.
Sure.
The details there, they're accurate.
Yeah, I don't know. That one is just crazy because it has almost nothing to do with Rolling Loud.
No.
It's Rolling Loud North Pole, but it's all about how if you have sex with an elf, you live forever.
Which is true in Lord of the Rings.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
I've
it is.
seen Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, not the director's cut. I don't know if the director was cut, actually.
Yeah, I was thinking about
He
that.
might have been uncircumcised.
We should look into that.
Probably.
Probably look into that. Yeah. Doesn't really change much. Well, yeah, no, it does change the way I watch the movie for sure. Yeah, I gotta know. Sorry,
I like my directors to be cut.
Yeah, me too. I have been considering a new graphic for our videos. Let me know what you guys think about this. It's just like a little joke sign that shows up. Like, I don't know if people know when a joke is happening.
Yeah.
Like, if it just had like a sign in like the top right or top left that just said joke.
Kind of like cue cards.
Yeah.
Here comes a joke. Here comes a real story from my childhood. Here comes...
Yeah, trauma. You know, like, there's maybe a trauma sign and a joke sign, and it kind of goes back and forth. You know what
And
I
at
mean?
one point, they can kind of bleed, like overlap.
Yeah, like a JAMA sign. Do they call you like chiclet face or something like that?
No.
Okay. I mean, I'm not saying
Well, if you'll indulge me, in my childhood, I got bullied for my teeth being so small. This is actually a true story. When I was in 6th grade, we had this
trauma sign. A little visual gag.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Rolling the North Pole is funnier though.
Oh, way funnier. Yeah. That feels like a different show.
Yeah.
We were watching. Like, it doesn't feel edited the same. There's like, it feels like an old past fling, you know? No sense in reigniting that.
Trauma.
Sorry.
True.
Now we've got read between the lines versus getting jumped by 8.3 million people.
Do you think there's anything we could say on here that would get the government to show up at the door?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
What are some of those things we could say?
Why would you ask me that? I'm not going to say the
I'm
things.
curious. I'm wondering, so I don't say them. What would they be?
All right, let me do it this way, okay? Read between the lines. I'm going to go to the and I'm going to hello, everybody.
I don't think the government would show up. We might get shut down or something.
I think they might. Next time I'm at the mall, I'm going to a bunch of woo, woo, woo.
That seemed really explicit. That didn't even seem like you would have to read between the lines there. You literally went.
No. If you saw my hands, it was more of a...
It was loose, but it was...
It was a loose, yeah. It was a loose. They can't prove that. Have you ever heard Beyond a Reasonable Doubt?
I like that album.
It's a great album. There's not much beyond a reasonable doubt, honestly. Can't knock the hustle. Mary J. Blige. Another example here. I'm thinking about hiding it in the desk of the and letting it go.
That was
And a bunch of people are gonna.
That was really on the nose, man.
Everybody who works at this specific government is gonna get.
Seems like you're almost censoring the wrong words. You probably should have censored government there.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Hertz Rent-A-Car, and then I'm gonna my body in the trunk.
Oh.
And then I'm gonna dump it in the.
Cool. So I won't say any of that stuff, and then we should be good.
And if you do, make sure you do what I did and kind of hide the words.
Meat.
Yeah, hide the meat. Leave just the bread and maybe the lettuce and the tomatoes, but definitely you don't want the meat in there of that knock-knock sandwich.
All the sound effects are great in that.
That one's brand new, too.
And Hertz Rent-A-Car comes back again.
Yeah, we love Hertz Rent-A-Car, I guess.
And we love being unhinged when we have sponsors.
Yeah, that's something we do.
Imagine getting jumped by 8.3 million people. You're walking in an alley. It's like dark at night and you're like,
Oh shit, is that 8.3 million people?
they're like sneaking up behind you. Well, I guess I'm all right.
Oh shit, I think that's 8.3 million people. They're super mad at me right now.
I should cross the street.
Just a great visual.
It's such a good thought. I love the sound like like getting like it's so many people to think about. The crossing the street idea is so good.
Oh, I'm over there.
Yeah. Oh geez, that's 8.3 million people.
I better get out. They look like they want to fight.
That's literally the entire population of Earth.
Yeah. What?
8.3 million people. That's.
There's way more than that, buddy.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure. 8.3 million. Yeah, no, that's right. Yeah, no, definitely. 8.3 million people, right? An Earth's worth of people.
Earthworths. Read between the lines is funnier to me.
Yeah, I'll go read between the lines.
I like when we agree.
You hear about that book bar that they opened in this neighborhood? It's 3 stories, and you can like order drinks, and it's like a library. You can check out books. I feel like they need to work on their selection. 3 stories. Yeah. It's a book bar. Come on now.
Yeah.
Next, we got Word versus Graydon didn't know he was on YouTube.
Ready Player One's fire. Was it you that didn't like that?
I've never seen it.
Oh.
I've been to the bar downtown in Detroit, though. Arcade bar, Ready Player One.
I think it's closed.
I was there before it was closed.
Big blue drinks.
And Big Blue Games. So.
Big blue bartenders, too.
Yeah, that was odd. That was odd.
That one took me off guard.
They were like Smurf Hulks.
Yeah, they were ginormous.
Yeah, it was strange. It was
Damn
a Blue Man group, but like
Avatars.
mixed with like a bodybuilder convention or something.
Greased up Avatar people.
The walls would bleed there too.
What was up with that?
Everybody's face was all swirly as well.
Yeah.
That was odd. We took a lot of acid before we went though.
I only took 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 gel tabs.
Yeah, me too. But I don't know, it's probably just the place. The atmosphere is weird there. Big blue bartenders, the walls are bleeding, everybody's faces are all swirly, and I figured out what I want to do with my life.
Yeah, and it was like a Salvador Dali bathroom.
Yeah, I remember that.
The toilet was like
I pissed all over the floor just to be safe.
I ordered tater tots and it looked like a tortoise.
I tried to play skee ball and my mom popped out of the middle hole.
I remember that.
Yeah, she said, "You were a terrible son." And I was like, "What the fuck, man?"
Were, I still am.
Word.
Word.
Thanks, Mom.
You were a terrible son. You go, word?
Oh, word.
Oh, word.
Word. I did not know. I thought I was That's a great thing to say at like an intervention, too.
Hey, listen, we've all gathered here because we care about you. Oh, word?
Y'all care about me? Pass me a beer. That one's funny. It's got a lot of good moments.
It just keeps going because like we're describing this arcade bar that really existed, explaining the place as if you're on acid, and that's how everybody else is seeing it too. And then it just turns into this dumb bit about just word, and then it ends with an intervention bit.
Yeah.
It's oh man, that one is so good.
Big blue drinks, big blue games, big blue bartenders too.
It's like yeah, they're like Smurf Hulks.
What are we doing right now?
Oh, it's YouTube. It's
Who
YouTube.
employs us?
This is going on YouTube.
Yes, this is all of them go on YouTube. What? Now you're nervous?
No, I'm not nervous. I just want to look good.
How did you not know these were going on YouTube?
I don't know. I thought you just kept them for yourself.
This is for us? So when people come up to you in person and say, "Are you that guy from YouTube?" What do you think that's from?
I thought they meant I looked like Ethan from H3.
What? You don't look like Ethan from H3?
You don't think so?
No.
Thought maybe they thought I looked like a hot wing.
It's like from, are you saying Hot Ones is a Hot Ones reference?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm a little drumstick.
Whatever, man. That face.
Yeah. That's my cute face, man.
That's your cute face? Oh, I don't know.
I wish I was a little hot wing.
I don't know if that should be your cute face, man.
That is.
It's dainty. I'll say that. It's
Yeah,
dainty.
exactly.
Yeah.
Elegant.
It's small.
Yes.
It's like your mouth becomes much smaller than
Correct.
it is. Yeah.
No one likes a big slop mouth.
That's not true. People love big mouths.
Ugh.
At least the first season, people liked it.
Yeah, it was good. Nick Kroll.
Yeah, Nick Kroll, John Mulaney.
Yeah.
Sweetness, I was only joking when I said I'd write you. That's the Smiths. Big
Nice.
Mouth Strikes Again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty easily the word here.
Oh, yeah, word.
Real Hibachi versus Craniel the Grape Street Crip.
You know how there's those people who can do tricks with guns? They'll like take a bullet and they'll like flip into the air into the chamber
Sure.
or whatever, like crazy stuff like that. That is like super meticulous.
Yeah.
And in cartoons, there's always like a crazy chef or cook who will like throw food up into the air and like cut it into a bunch of things. How doesn't that happen in real life? I feel like there should be a chef so good that they could literally throw it up into the air and like cut it with their hands and all that.
This man never been to Benihana's.
I was just about to say, I
Yeah.
don't think he knows what a hibachi grill is.
I've been to a hibachi grill. They don't do it like that.
Get out of the Midwest.
Yeah, they do.
They don't do it like that.
They do.
This is what they do.
Literally.
And there, your burger is prepared.
Burger? You get a burger from a hibachi place?
They go like this. Pizza.
This is what they do.
Dude, okay, maybe I haven't been to a hibachi place because honestly, like,
This is what they do. This is what they do. A single apple.
Oh, sometimes I've seen them do this too. All the bits are already chopped up, kind of like pre-chopped up stuff, and they'll throw it up. Lasagna.
See, I'm so confused because I thought I had been to hibachi places, but burgers, lasagnas, and apples? I mean,
There's two different rooms. There's the amateur chefs, kind of the citizen chef. They do the egg, the onion tower. They throw a little shrimp in your date's mouth, you know, basic stuff. There's a VIP section where
That's where you
they...
get your oranges, your melons.
Yeah.
see, last time I was at one of those places, I actually got really jealous because I'm like, listen, I'm the only one who puts shrimp in my date's mouth.
Great punchline.
Classic little joke right there to end it off.
I
you know?
love Ben's reaction to it. This man never been to a Benihana.
Yeah, it has really good banter moments
Yeah.
and really good, like,
Yeah.
you never know, like, what you're gonna say. So, yeah, it's got a real good flow to it.
The name is Craniel, which makes me think that their original name is Braniel?
Braniel, yeah.
Which isn't a name either.
That's crazy. Braniel. It's Craniel now.
Mom, I told you I'm a Crip. It's Craniel now.
I'm a Grape Street Crip. I don't care if you need to be Braniel. I'm Craniel now.
Your family's having guests over. All right, Braniel's going through a little phase. He says he's a Grape Street Crip. So if you could just call him Craniel, otherwise he's going to flip out and he'll ruin dinner.
He comes downstairs waving a flag. He goes, "What up, cut?" crip walking in like loafers.
The cool uncle's like, hey, Cran, show me that crip walk again. Let me try it.
Well, I don't know why I decided to give the kid that voice.
Yeah.
It's like a drill sergeant voice. He's like, I'm Cranial now. Makes no-
Mom, I'm a Grape Street crip.
I can't believe I did that on video.
Yeah, talking about pushing boundaries, that one's gotta win.
Yeah, I mean, I love Real Hibachi,
Me
and
too.
I know it's a classic, but the other one makes me laugh
Yeah.
so much harder. It's also another one, like, this is the only show that
Yeah.
can do that bit and make it work, I feel like.
And that circumstance was perfect for it. It's not like we came from thin air.
No, and also, I found out afterwards that Sam, who works on the videos, he wrote the name Braniel as his name. Like, he wrote that bar and named himself Braniel. So he, like, teed up that
Yeah.
bit without knowing, because he
That's
just wanted
good.
to put a stupid fucking name.
Yeah.
And then we turned it into that bit. So
That's great.
Thank you for making that one blue, Grant. Now we got Whole Bowl versus Obama's drone strikes. You got me.
I had a Mickey Mouse Club in my old house. Couldn't get rid of those things.
Oh, like a club to hit mice? Is that what you're doing? Is that the bit?
No,
here?
like there were so many mice, it was a club. It was pretty
Oh.
much a social club for mice.
Oh, okay, and then you had like some other weapon to get rid of them.
Yeah, I use a bowl of oil.
A bowl of oil?
Yeah, I get like a glass bowl and I just put like maybe that much baby oil in it.
Uh-huh.
And then I lure them in there, usually with a pan flute. And then when they fall in, they can't get out because they get all slippery.
They get oily and slippery, and then
Yeah.
they can't run? Is that what it is?
It works. They can't get out of the bowl because it's so lubed up.
Oh, really? You know they like sell stuff that's like specifically like mouse traps and stuff.
Yeah, but this one's really humane because once I let them outside, they're all lubed up for their mouse sex. You know what I mean? They're slick. They're little slick dick willies.
How do you let them outside?
I take the bowl
The
outside.
whole bowl, and then you dump it?
Whole bowl, and I'll say that as I walk through the house, so my roommates know full bowl, and they'll be like, "Get him, get him!" And I let them outside, and then they,
Yeah. And then if they get back into the house, you might hear like,
yeah, that's from the female mouse. Male mouse don't make any noise.
much like humans. Hey,
Much like humans. We're not that
different after all.
The mouse sex noises are awesome.
I can't believe I can make those sounds that way.
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah, not the same.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do
Sorry.
that. There you go.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, I can't do it anymore. I don't really have it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Right on! Yeah, I don't know. Something's up.
That's all right. That's a real way to catch mice too.
I bet it is.
People do that.
I like that you say we yell whole bowl, and then right after you go, full bowl. Was that you?
No.
It was Dignan, huh?
Yeah.
Never mind. That's what Dignan said then.
You always get us mixed up.
I used to not think you guys even looked alike, but nowadays, I don't know. You should act more like him. I think that's really what it gets.
No, I'd be canceled.
Whatever. I don't even want to get into that.
Okay.
I hate cancel culture. Just kidding. I love it. Just kidding. I hate it. Just kidding. I love it.
I'm sure Obama has some of those same criticisms for Western culture.
I mean,
It's not like just because he held the office, he's like a dumbass.
well, he drone bombed a bunch of people over there.
That wasn't a soul call. Everybody's got to get off that wave. It's not like he was in his office and he's like, you know what's up today? Killing people. There were like 100 people that were like, you should fucking kill these people. They are bad motherfuckers. And he's like, you know what? I'll give it a shot. And then he did it and he was probably like, holy shit, what a rush. And then he did it again and again and again. You know?
Again and again and again.
And those generals were like, yes, Mr. President, do it again.
Let's wipe him out.
Put that Ethel Cain song on. I'm really into that jam recently, and maybe they'll forget about the collateral damage.
Smithereens.
Unfortunate accident. The fact that's happening while my hat's like that
Oh, I know.
is just the best. That's the best part about it.
The fact that you try to do any sort of political commentary at all with your hat turned sideways is amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome.
That impression you did not sound like Obama, though.
Really?
No.
Oh.
It sounded like Pikachu.
That was Bits Bracket 1, Riley.
Kool-Aid Man won Bits Bracket 1. So what do you...
Oh, having a stroke. Hey now.
Oh, hey.
Who's got them chubby cheeks?
I guess I do, huh?
Yeah.
It did sound like Pikachu, though.
Okay,
Not
great.
really sound
It didn't,
like Obama.
but
Yeah,
that's all right.
It did.
Yeah, and you sound like Gyarados.
Now, imagine for a second that I was a little fish. But I'm not a little fish anymore. No, I'm a big dragon. And so are your kids. It's on your playgrounds. It's in your schools.
Isn't what Gyarados sounds like?
I'm pretty sure it is, yeah.
All right.
And which bathroom does he use? Which bathroom does Gyarados use?
Yeah, it's whole bowl.
Yeah, it's whole bowl.
Yeah.
It's whole bowl. Mostly because the lubed up for their mouse sex. I
Yeah.
think that's what takes it over for me. Cold shoulders versus the Babilic days. You know, I had a fiance get cold shoulders. She was my chicken bride. Didn't show up.
Cold shoulders? It's cold feet. Oh, she's got cold shoulders.
God, that's so cool.
Oh,
Get
sorry.
that bitch a jacket.
Shoulders are cold, Brandon. I don't want to do this anymore. Quick,
Cold
warm me up
shoulders
before I
are-
changed my mind.
Was that a genuine, like, you just
Yes,
said
yeah. I really forgot.
cold shoulders?
I said cold shoulders instead of cold feet.
Yeah, and we really got after you.
I love Eden's delivery on just, quick, Graydon, warm me up before I change my mind. The fact that you say, get that bitch a jacket next to your girlfriend is crazy.
Well, bestiality was cool in the biblic days.
The Biblic
The
days?
biblic?
The Bibilic?
The biblic days?
I don't, wait, are you doing like a Jeff Foxworthy? Is that Dr. Phil?
Now, you're on a cruise ship with Noah, if you know. There's 2 spiders on you. I don't know. What kind of... What
Is that Dr. Phil? Yeah, no, Noah had a wife. He did not fuck the animals, if that helps.
Biblic days?
Bibilic days? It really does just sound exactly like either Dr. Phil or Jeff Foxworthy. Like, I can only think of it that way. And the fact that he just, like, kind of combusts when he starts thinking. Like, he's just like, like laughs as punctuation. Very strange one.
Yeah, very strange. Cold shoulders is way funnier, though.
Neither of them are, like, big standouts to me. I feel like they're just, like, little moments. I'll go with Bibilic days.
Sure. Grant, break the tie.
I'll take cold shoulders.
Okay, shout out to Eden.
Shout out, Eden.
Last one on the first side, we've got Adele is Jamaican me British versus Riley has a graphic design degree.
Adele's British?
She's Jamaican, but yeah.
She's Jamaican me British. With how good her music is. You know what I mean? Adele is Jamaican me British because her music's so fucking good. What don't you get?
No, I get it. I was laughing.
For some reason that took me to like imagine like a children's hospital, bunch of terminally ill kids, and like the doctor comes in and is like, you know what's gonna Jamaican you kids feel better? Adele's here to sing you a song. They like wheel her in a piano. She like plays the kids.
Why would the doctor make the Jamaican joke there?
Because the kids think it's funny, and laughter is a big part of healing. And like an MC will often break the ice of the crowd with a joke before introducing the serious act.
Yeah, but like the Jamaican is like you're making or she's making.
She's
Like,
gonna make the kids feel better.
I know, but she's
Jamaican.
She's Jamaican. She's here to Jamaican. You feel British?
feel better.
Oh, sorry. Either way, it still doesn't make any grammatical sense.
Today, kids, we got a special surprise for you. British and Jamaican star Adele is here to Jamaica you feel better. And then he lights up a spliff.
Yeah, this makes even less sense.
When he's doing a
About
Bob
four.
Marley nod.
Oh,
He's only got like 30 seconds. He's got to get all his jokes off.
I love when a good bit is like you're just laughing the whole time anyway, and the bit just keeps going.
yeah. Just, there's nothing I can even say about that one. It's just so outrageous.
It's hilarious.
The way that he's just like, she's here to Jamaican you feel better. My favorite part of that bit every time is just when he's laughing through it and says, and laughter is a big part of healing. His voice gives out in the laughter, saying the actual funniest part of the entire bit. It's so good. I have a graphic design degree.
And I have a letter from my 4 times great grandfather sealed in his blood.
I have a graphic design degree.
And I have a questionable judgment of character.
I have a graphic design degree.
And I have a spare tire in my bedroom.
Now, I have a graphic design degree.
And I have a mouse that lives in my pillowcase. His name's Winslow. Teach me about graphic design, school dad.
Oh, I miss Winslow.
That was a real? Oh no, what happened to Winslow?
Crawled in my ass. Nothing comes out of there alive.
You've been having a good season though, so, no more Winslow. Last season your wins low. This time, wins are high.
Winds high. Oh, yikes.
Don't do that. Don't self-harm on TV. It's bad. No,
Is this on TV?
Yeah, it's a bad look. Stop. Oh, that's better.
Hello.
Do that.
We're on TV for
Yeah.
real?
This is live television. That's not gonna land with
You don't
anyone.
think so?
No.
Oh, here we go.
What are you, like 6? This is what a 6-year-old does when a camera gets turned on him. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on TV.
There you go. You have a lot of charisma for such a
Nervous.
nervous guy. Yeah, I know.
Oh.
It's all right. Don't do that. That's,
I won't. It was a gag. It was a visual gag, yeah.
all right. Now for the guns.
Where's my wallet? I should take my wallet out?
No, you don't need it.
Okay.
You're good, man. You're doing a good job. No, that's enough. Just-
Sorry.
which bit do you think was funnier?
I'm on TV. Give me a
I get
second.
it. Yeah, I got it.
I mean, Adele is Jamaican Me British, way funnier.
Yeah.
A nice little moment with the graphic design. That's like a good back and forth,
Yeah.
kind of a prepared bit. I didn't know what you were going to say.
Right.
And it's very nice. I like that we did that. I think we did it more than once as well.
Yeah.
It's been in a couple videos.
I like the spare tire in the room.
That's a fantastic one, yeah. And but I don't like seeing it on here because it's not a bit that I have a graphic design degree. I really do.
I don't like it because I hug you at the end.
Oh, that was nice. That was cute.
Yeah, not gonna happen again.
I can't see me loving nobody but you.
Hey.
For all my life. Adele is Jamaican Me British. She's not actually Jamaican, by the way. It's like a thing on the internet. Look it up. All right, second side. Oh, cool. This is like a normal thing for a YouTube channel to read aloud. We got the 9/11 challenge versus Graydon wants to see Jay-Z's penis.
Still do.
9 to 11, and you know what that calls for.
A 9/11 challenge.
Grant, pass me that toy plane.
I still think this is an insensitive bit. You
Hold
know
up
what I
both
mean?
your arms, Riley. Play along.
What is this, 90s Conan? It's like, I don't think so, man.
Wait. It takes a while for the jet fuel to match the steel beams.
Okay, fine.
Oh my god, that fire looks pretty bad up there. I hope another doesn't. Wow!
I'm telling you, man, I don't think this is a good idea, man.
All right, now make a pentagon with your hands. Should we scramble the fighter jets, General? Oh my god, it hit the wall! It barely did damage! I don't even know if anybody died besides the people on the plane! Alright, Riley, there'll be a field in Pennsylvania. This is our plane. You're not gonna take this to the White House. Wait, where's the black box? Why is nothing left of it? Oh my god! What a terrible day for America! But it ends up uniting us all. And now Grant is going to be George W. Bush, and he's going to throw out the first pitch at the Yankees' next home game in New York. The place is going to go ballistic.
I'm proud to
Be an American, where at least I know I'm free. That one's awesome. But it ends up uniting us all.
The fact that the whole time you're wearing a Mexico hat and then it has like a perfect, like while we're singing that song, you get to point to it is so good. Also, you know, I've learned so much about 9/11 from doing this and now the new ones.
Yeah.
The new 9/11 challenges that we've done.
Oh, yeah.
Because of course we've done more of them now. Obviously.
Well, it's inevitable. A game's going to be 9 to 11.
Yeah, it just happens. But
What are you going to do?
you know, I've learned that the second tower actually fell first.
Yeah.
So the first one gets hit, and that one kind of like smolders for a while, but the other one gets hit and falls immediately.
Yeah.
So we've been doing the 9/11 challenge wrong, but
Hey.
rest assured we will get it right the third, fourth, and fifth time that we do it, because it's gonna keep
It's
happening.
not going to stop.
It's not gonna stop. And also, I want people to know that that was not planned in any way. When you say, and you know what that means, or you know what that calls for, whatever
Yeah.
you say, it is complete improv that I'm like a 9/11 challenge. I made that up. And this first one happened completely organically.
Like if Jay-Z's nudes leaked, I'd be like, let me see it.
What? This is so backwards. Jay-Z is famously not good looking.
Yeah, but like he's Jay-Z. He's big Jay-Z. He's
Lil Wayne's in the same conversation as Jay-Z.
But in Jay-Z's case, it's been with Beyonce. And so I'd have to see what she's seen, you know what I mean? With Lil Wayne, he's not like married to the most famous woman ever. And so I'm not that interested in what his penis looks like. Okay, maybe I'd check it out.
Okay, but
Maybe I'd want to look. Maybe I'd be a little curious, but I'd be less curious than other rappers.
why is your interest in seeing a rapper's penis contingent on which women have seen it?
Because then we'd have that in common, I guess.
You just want to be closer to Beyonce in some way?
Kind of, yes. Can you blame me for that?
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
Just a strange conversation, that one.
Yeah, I would though, and I would like to still.
But it's just so weird. Lil Wayne is considered hot, and you're like, ugh. And then Jay-Z is considered kind of ugly man, and you're like, let me see that penis.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not into dudes. My wanting to see their penis here is strictly educational.
Right.
It's like academics.
But while attraction on the positive end does not influence your reasoning, negative attraction seems to, because you only say that Lil Wayne is ugly and gross, and that's why you don't want to see his penis.
Yeah, I
So,
confuse myself sometimes.
Your logic is a little flawed
It's
here.
crooked.
But 9/11 Challenge washes this one. Yeah, for sure.
And rest in peace to all those who lost their lives on that tragic day.
Agree with that.
Michael Jackson was supposed to be in the towers that day.
Really?
Yeah, he had an appointment and he missed it. He overslept. I got a lot of details about this day, dude. I can't wait to do the next one.
Seth MacFarlane also missed his flight. We can do it like from his perspective.
Perfect.
He was going to be on one of the planes.
Good.
It's
That he
good.
wasn't.
It's good that
Yeah.
he wasn't. Yeah. So we
Good.
got the rest of Family Guy.
Yeah, good.
Now we got the top stops versus slapstick thirst traps.
There's something sexy about when he's younger than his daughter.
Next.
There's something sexy about a father who's younger than his kid. You know what I mean?
Yikes.
No one else?
Never thought that. I'm glad they didn't Back to the Future it though. I'm glad they didn't hook up.
Yeah.
Do they hook up? I'm just saying, I don't know.
The scene kind of ends abruptly. We don't know
true.
what happened in that hospital room.
It's kind of like Inception. You don't know if the top stops or whatever, you know?
That's fucked up.
That's a fucked up one. That's about Interstellar, by the way. It
Yeah.
wasn't on the screen, so Interstellar, the movie, that's what we're talking about there. But I mean, wow, the Merv. Like,
Because he says that in the movie.
well, yeah, all the
Yeah,
time. He's like, he's in that weird like shadow room where you
Yeah.
can kind of see her, and he's like, Marv, about his
she's like-
daughter, and she's like, what the hell's that?
My dad younger than me?
Yeah,
Also hot?
yeah, he looks like Matthew McConaughey, low key.
I'd fuck that.
And Eden's reaction is very funny. I love, even just at the beginning when she goes, next. Yeah, no, I'm not.
Blonde Eden, rest in peace.
Man, she's alive. She just dyed her hair, but
Yeah, died.
okay, yeah.
I think if I went like hard as fuck on thirst traps on TikTok, I would blow the shit up.
Probably, but you have a pretty like fertile foundation for that. Like, there's a lot of people who are fans of you on the internet.
Yeah, but I
already.
just was, if I like hit it like pedal to the metal, fucking thirst trappy as shit. Like I'm in like rolled up underwear to make them shorter, and I'm like, just day one, starting progress, follow me on my journey, and like a hot dog slips out of my pants or something, and the ground's covered in oil, and I get up and I'm all glistening and stuff. And I was like, whoops, all right, sorry, boop.
That's not really a thirst trap. That sounds more like a the Three Stooges episode or something.
Okay,
Like
here.
slapstick
Here's the next.
comedy.
Here's
Like,
the next one. The next one like
whatever.
picks it up. It gets way sexier. I'm outside chopping wood, and I'm in a flannel. It's a little.
Yeah, it's
It's unbuttoned all the way.
Yeah.
It's all the way unbuttoned. I go to hit the wood, and it makes like a squeaky dog noise, and then someone hits me in the face with a cream pie, and I go, whoops, I didn't get a mean to get all this cream all over my gosh darn face, and I put a little on me. And then squirrels and other like fucking wildlife from the woods come and like eat it off me. And I, right as I unbutton my pants, the video ends. I mean, that's like fucking sexy. I mean, that would be crazy.
It's also very slapstick comedy, though. It's like sound effect humor. You're getting hit with a cream pie in the face.
What? Isn't that sexy though? Cream pie?
Some people might think that's sexy in a certain way, but I think it's combining.
The squeak of the toy?
No, that's funny. It's not hot though.
I mean, okay. Wait, it's a trilogy.
Yeah, great things come in threes.
The next one is like a full-on movie set, and it's like a late-night show, almost like the last scene of The Joker with Joaquin Phoenix. But I don't have clown makeup on. I have all sorts of other makeup. It's a collagical mishmash experience from all over the world. You with me?
Yeah, I'm there, I guess.
I
yeah.
get on the talk show. Obviously, I sit down. There's a whoopee cushion, a big one. It's a comically large whoopee cushion.
Okay.
I sit down, and I have huge shoes on. And the host goes, "What's up with the huge shoes, you big sexy hunk?" And I say, "These things? It's because I got huge feet." And I wink, but I have so much makeup on it seals my eyes shut. And I say, "Come here and give me a hand." And the host has to kind of peel my cinched eye back up. And then I throw up. And then, wait, I lift some weights. And then I go back to the wood chopping. I don't know.
What?
I need a sexy coach. Could you be my sexy coach?
I would just ditch all of these premises. These premises are all slapstick comedy premises.
Slapstick?
You're wearing clown shoes. You sit on a whoopee cushion. I mean, this isn't like thirst trap stuff.
I mean, if a girl sits on a whoopee cushion near me, even if there's not a cushion, it sounds like she sits on a whoopee cushion. Anyone for that matter.
That's just kind of what you're into, and that's fine. But like, I don't think that's gonna work with a big audience.
If wildlife eats food off of someone's wild body, I'm gonna go crazy. That's hot to most people.
No, not to most people.
Imagine a deer licking you clean.
That's not something that I'm into. It could all be so simple.
Imagine
All you have to do is like unbutton your shirt down to here,
Okay.
and just kind of like do a dance, or
Yeah.
maybe like smile at the camera and use like some audio that's really popular.
And a big anvil falls on me the second I walk outside. What?
No, I
It's
don't.
like it's not a real anvil.
Well, no, I didn't expect you to actually get crushed by an anvil. I'm saying you don't have to involve all this fucking wily coyote shit.
How about a piano falls, but I'm like standing perfectly in the middle, but my teeth are replaced with the keys. And I'm like, uh-oh!
This isn't fucking Looney Tunes. You
And
don't have to do this.
I say, follow me on my workout journey.
I don't know, man. I'm not. Just too much.
Should I eat a rat?
No.
No.
You know what? Don't even get TikTok.
Man, I want to be a thirst trap. Ugh, starts getting confused by his own bit at the end, too. Like asking you for.
I know, yeah. Like halfway through, he's like, I need you to coach me on this. But he has so much conviction at first that this is the stuff that is sexy, and then loses that plot completely.
Kind of falls apart.
But that's like any conversation with him. He's just like a moron.
Big anvil. That's funny.
That was hilarious. Yeah, when I give him the advice,
Yeah.
the actual thirst trap advice, and then he's like, then Big Anvil falls on you. God, he is stupid.
That one's long.
It's way better than the top stops, though, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's like proper funny.
Now we got Scrunch Fuckers at Fuddruckers versus Home Run Celebration.
Scrunch fuckers at Fuddruckers. You're telling me these lunch suckers don't know suck punchers?
Can you just like text that to me? Like,
Again.
Yeah.
Scrunch fuckers at Fuddruckers?
Yeah, I heard you.
You're telling me that's lunch suckers?
What the hell?
Fuck. it's tough being funny, man.
Well, yeah.
I'm such a serious person.
What? You just threw together a bunch of syllables that sound similar.
Fuddruckers is a restaurant.
I know.
Scrunch fuckers are little guys scrunched up together. So the scrunch fuckers are at Fuddruckers. You're telling me lunch suckers? That's a special they run on Wednesdays for lunch. And then the other word, I forgot what I said. But it all worked together, I'm telling
Punch, like sucker punchers.
you.
Yeah,
Suck punchers.
Yeah.
And that's like, I'll punch the scrunch fucked up guys if they eat all the lunch specials.
Okay.
So that makes it a joke. Because it works.
Because it works. That's the most derivative, like, nonsense slop of a bit, but it's so funny.
Scrunch fuckers. They're scrunched up little guys.
I love punch the scrunch fucked up guys. It like just loses itself so many times.
Ben says, can you text that to me? Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
I put Snoop Dogg.
That's what I put.
It is Snoop Dogg.
Hey!
There we go. Yeah. Oh, what? Am I supposed to know this?
Here we go.
Okay.
Please. Let my soul to keep in praise the Lord. I go to sleep.
Okay. What the hell?
Please, do not let me die tonight. I cannot die tonight, Lord. I need help. And amen.
I don't. Did we practice that or something?
Yeah, Little League Baseball. That was my Homer celebration.
I didn't know you when you were in Little League. I met you like, what, a year and a half, 2 years ago now?
We weren't on Little League together?
No.
Well, I just stopped playing about a year ago.
Why were you playing Little League? Aren't you like in your 40s?
Yeah, I have a learning disability.
Which learning disability?
Curveball. And the knuckle. I have a hard time with the knuckle.
That doesn't seem like it has anything to do with. Okay, whatever. Holy shit, I forgot about that. That one is insane. Oh my god.
The jumping back and forth between. So, please don't fucking let me die tonight. Praying for your life. Nothing.
Like a sports celebration.
Please don't fucking let me die.
Yeah, that one's good.
And then I have a learning disability, the curveball and the knuckle.
That one's fire.
That one definitely wins.
Yes, definitely.
Oh my god. I literally did not know when I read it, like what it was. I don't remember. I was like, what is that?
Amen.
Now we got Schroker versus turning a hospital into a Chuck E. Cheese.
Tonight we're at Shrek Rave. We're gonna be seeing what it's all about. Obviously, I'm Schroker. I thought everyone else was gonna dress up, but
Oh God. What is this guy dressed as?
fucking look at me!
Is it Joker?
Schroker.
Joker. That's actually pretty cool. Is that not bad?
Hey, we're still at Shrek Rave, and I'm starting to wonder what the fuck the point of everything is. It's like, whose fucking swamp is it? It's obviously not mine. It's a fucking big, stinky swamp. I need some fucking help. I mean, why the fuck are we even here?
This is the best night of my life. Yeah.
We're fucking here at fucking Shrek Rave or whatever, dude.
What? Stop with all of this. It's like, no, it matters.
None of this shit.
Thank you for joining us on this wonderful journey. Baby, I'm a believer in just, life having meaning. And that's the main point of this video. We'll see you next time. This has been Shrek Rave.
Easily my proudest work.
Oh man, it's genius, honestly.
Yeah. I remember telling it to everyone what I was going to do, and everybody said, why would you do that?
Not me.
You didn't love the idea at first.
No, I loved the idea.
I said, I'm going to paint my face green and give myself a Joker smile, and everybody said, I don't know.
That's not, I was in...
You actually told me not to do it.
I did not do
You
that.
said, I'm going to call the cops if you do that.
Didn't do that.
And then the second I did it, it lit up the room, and people said, I get it now.
I feel like you are like putting your own self-doubt words in my mouth. Like you think everybody
was worried it wasn't going to work.
It's against you or something? Yeah, no, I didn't
But the
doubt.
execution was perfect.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't.
And the makeup was good.
I agree. Also,
Yeah.
I didn't doubt you for a second.
you
I
did.
loved the idea.
Everyone doubted me. My dad called me. Said, don't do it, son. Stay at home. And I said, Dad, I have to be Schroker.
How would he know that you were gonna do?
He caught the wind.
Caught wind?
Yeah.
He doesn't catch wind. He's inside all day. The only wind he catches is secondhand smoke.
Yeah.
And,
That was mean.
and firsthand smoke. Sorry.
mean.
Yeah, let's
Take it back.
I'm sorry about that. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have doubted your.
There's no Schroker without Larry.
I'm sorry.
Thanks, man.
I literally think this is like the most underrated bit
Of
that
all
we've
time.
done,
Yeah.
maybe. Like, I don't know. The Shrek Rave video, I'm actually very proud of that video.
I am
Didn't
too.
get a ton of views, but everybody who's seen it loves it.
Yeah.
It's a great time.
It's only getting better with time, too. Like, in 5 years, that video is going to be so funny.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? A Shrek rave? It's
That's
just
like
such
a
a
moment
weird
in
thing.
time
Yeah.
that's happening. Yeah, for sure.
And people were really having fun there. I had a lot of fun there.
Yeah.
It was the most fun I've had doing anything, like, on the street.
If you haven't seen the video, this isn't going to make sense to you, but shout out to Black Riley.
Yeah.
As well.
Oh, so they bought their own school.
They bought their own school.
I would also like to add that they turned it into a community center.
So they stopped it from being a school? What? That's like buying a hospital and turning it into a Chuck E. Cheese or something. You're like, hey, this hospital saved me from liver disease, so I'm gonna buy it and turn it into a movie theater. Wouldn't that be cool?
Oh, this was the ICU? Make it a ball pit.
Enough doom and gloom around here. Let's have a little fun now that I'm healthy.
Bring in the clowns.
Let me call the game. He's got a diamond car. I bet you the kids would love that. I love that just as a premise.
Yeah, great premise.
Yeah.
But also, like, turning a school into a community center, that's a good thing, too.
Oh, yeah.
Like, a community center is a
Yeah.
positive for the community.
Right.
It was just using that as a jumping off point.
Yeah.
Because I felt a little odd about that one afterwards, because I was like, the bit doesn't all the way track, but at the same time, I like where it went.
Yeah.
You know?
I got fixed at the hospital. Let's have some fun.
Yeah. Just be ICU, make it a ball pit. Easily Schroker, though.
Schroker walks.
Yeah.
Next, we've got a world where girls can't sing versus baby recipes.
Girls can sing, and I think it's sweet when they do. Sweet, 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 sweet.
You know what? If they were trying to pass a law that said girls can't sing anymore,
I would kill myself.
I would object to it. I would walk down to City Hall with like like a big contraption, kind of like a hamster wheel, but it's got a bunch of guns on it.
Yeah.
I'd be just spinning it. I'm not gonna do it, but it's the threat and kind of the theater of it. And I just go down to City Hall and say, "Let them sing."
I'd put my hands in a toaster and say, "Not taking them out until they let them sing."
Nice.
And I'd go live on TikTok.
Oh, okay. Gesture of solidarity.
Thank
I
you.
like that.
And then I'd walk into a police station and I'd go,
Oh,
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that. That one seems like it wouldn't. No, a police station.
I'd say, "Excuse me, I think I lost my..."
Terrible idea for
Say, "Good afternoon, what can we help you with?" And I'll say,
I'll
say, "Give me a second."
You realize what would happen, right? Like immediately, right?
Sweet relief, pal.
You'd be peppered with bullets.
I don't want to live in a world where girls can't sing.
Oh, wow.
See,
I realize your dedication.
Yeah.
Your dedication to the cause.
Yeah.
I don't want to live in a world where girls can't sing.
So I'm going to kill myself in a very kind of strange way.
Yeah, death by police. Yeah, pretty amazing bit though.
Thanks,
A
man.
lot of physical things, you know. We got the hamster wheel with the guns spinning.
The theater of it all.
The theater of it all.
So earlier today, I was doing research on foot fetishes, and I found out that the reason people have foot fetishes is because the part of the brain that perceives feet is right next to the part of the brain that perceives genital stimulation.
Really?
That's really what it is. And I also found out that the part of the brain that perceives babies is right next to the part of the brain that perceives food. And my cousin hit his head really hard a couple weeks ago, and so those receptors switched. So now when he sees a baby, it's like he's looking at like a pot of gumbo or a sizzling steak.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
I mean, he starts salivating.
That is awesome.
And it's not like, no, he hasn't like tried it or
Sure.
anything. He hasn't
Okay,
tried
yeah,
one or anything like
yeah.
that. Like,
All right, that's
but
fine.
I mean, when he walks into a daycare, I mean, his mouth starts watering like it's a breakfast buffet.
That is awesome.
Does he have a kid?
No, he doesn't have a kid.
So why is he going in the daycare?
I mean, he shouldn't. That's what I'm
following
saying.
his
That's what I'm
nose.
saying. It's just kind of like, yeah, he hasn't done anything yet. Okay. But like, what are you even supposed to do about that? I mean,
I'd just hollow out that soft spot and I'd put an egg in there and make like a hot pot. I'd press in the soft spot.
that's
on their
that's
heads.
flying a little close to the sun, don't you
And
think?
I would
Like,
crack an egg in there.
I don't know if he's gonna stop at the egg if the bowl is appetizing.
Well, I'm saying you eat the kid.
Well, no. That's
Oh.
what I'm saying. Like, you shouldn't do that.
Oh, maybe put it on like a rotisserie and put it like 5 feet above a fire and let that sucker spin for like 14 hours till the meat's so soft it like drips off the bones.
I mean, dude, he is like losing his mind trying not to eat children. That's kind of like all of your solutions have been eating children.
Yeah.
That's not, he shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
He thumped his head, and now infants are like cheeseburgers.
Maybe like simple like garlic butter, rosemary, oven, 365, 2.5 hours.
He does not need recipes.
Broil it for the last
For
15
kids.
minutes to get it
No,
crisp.
this is exactly the opposite. I'm saying, like, how should he restrain himself?
Right. I'd use a cast iron pan, white wine vinaigrette with a shallot. Oh, and maybe some tarragon. I would take the baby's ass, the fat part, and I would coat the pan in that baby fat. And then I would get all the lean loins and stuff, and I'd give them a nice hard sear on the cast iron.
It does sound good. I will say, like,
Yeah.
tarragon
Right.
and baby fat. I mean, wow. But still, again,
What about a 30-day dry age? I know it takes a little extra time, but that, I mean, it really does something to the meat.
by that time, it's basically a toddler. I don't
Yeah.
even think he'll be hungry.
Yeah, he shouldn't go down that route, man. It's a messy, messy road. And once you get a taste, you know what they say, Brad.
That you need help.
Nothing compares to the taste of human flesh. That's what they say, man.
It is the most dangerous game.
And the most delicious filet.
I'm just gonna tell him to get a new hobby. Maybe start collecting stamps or something.
You ready, Brad?
Yeah, I'm excited to get back into the game.
Brad is dumbfounded there.
I just can't believe, one, how much you know about cooking. You're able to say stuff that I'm like, wow, you can tell you know how to do that stuff, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Take the baby's ass, the 30-day dry age. I mean, there's so many moments in there, you know?
At that point, he'll be a toddler. He won't even be hungry
Yeah.
anymore.
And I also noticed in the chat that the setup for this bit looked like I was using my cousin as a scapegoat for my
For yourself,
own.
yeah.
But that's not even what I was trying to do in the moment. But I realized how it looked afterwards. It was like, oh, people think that I want to eat babies.
Yeah.
After this one. Which, you know, there are worse things that could happen, I guess. But,
Yeah, I told people how to cook them, so.
Right. I think it's much funnier than the other one. I think Baby Recipes walks.
Yeah, we're leaning edgy.
I like it. And also, it just feels bad to do any sort of theater in a world where women can't sing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now we got Dignan is in love with Big Sean versus extensive Stetson collection.
Big Sean.
Yeah.
Wow. I love Big Sean. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah. Wow. I didn't think I'd get the opportunity to proclaim my love for Big Sean, but here I am, sitting on the throne with a crowd of hundreds of thousands of people listening to me, and I'm gonna scream it from the rooftops.
Okay, go up there.
I love Big Sean. I love you. No one's ever made me feel this way. I'll do anything for you. I'm just crazy about you. Thank you, Sean. Big Sean, I love you.
Can I ask you a question?
What?
What do you love about him?
I love your cornrows, and that you're much, much shorter than me, and that your bars are so witty, and that you left your wife for me. I love you, Big Sean, and thanks for taking me to Dolly World. What the hell? Big Sean took me to Dolly World. I super liked him on Tinder. That was our first date. He is rich as fuck, let me tell you. He flew my ass out on a PJ straight to Dolly World. Next thing you know, we're riding wooden roller coasters through the woods. Me and Sean, hand in hand. We were ducking and diving from the paparazzi all day, but eventually, love wins. By the time this video comes out, I'm sure the relationship will be public. So I'm pretty comfortable with everything I've said and done so far. So you can just send that out there, and I'm sure it will not spoil our budding romance.
I thought he was with Janae Aiko.
She left her because she doesn't like Dolly World. But me, on the other hand, fuck, I'm obsessed with that place. Holy shit. I got an airbrush t-shirt, Dolly World on it. Used it as a rag later on accident, but I got it.
The fact that he says Dolly World and says he's obsessed with that place when it's called Dollywood.
Yeah.
Is
wooden roller coasters through the woods.
That one's just incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, so many moments.
I love you, Sean.
By the time this comes out, I'm sure the relationship will be public.
So I'm comfortable with everything I've said and done up until this point, so you can...
I really thought in that moment that he was going to say, by the time this video comes out, the relationship will have fizzled.
Yeah,
like something like that. It was not will be public, so everybody will know.
We're moving on. I wish them the best. Hope they're still together.
Didn't they break up over the vomit omelet thing?
Oh, I don't know. I don't watch the show when Dignan's on it.
Oh, okay. It's pretty good when he's on, honestly.
He got canceled, so I can't support him.
Pretty good when he's on there.
You like that?
Dignan?
You like that stuff, don't you?
Yeah, he brings an edge to the show that I think takes it up to the next level.
I bring a little edge, too.
I mean, I don't know. He's kind of like the original. It's almost like he influenced you.
Interesting.
Like, I feel like he's your main influence.
I'm having a hard time hearing you because I was imagining if they made slits in hats so people with two ball caps on could kiss. You know what I mean? like imagine like a kissing hat for you and your lover.
That's an unbelievable
Isn't that an awesome
idea. We
idea?
should go on Shark Tank.
Yeah, girl or whatever, theirs and theirs.
Right.
Kissing hats.
Yeah, kissing hats. I like that.
They have a little slit in them so you can lock them up.
So many times. It's actually kind of a cute little clumsy romantic moment where she'll like go like this and then be like... and like pull my hat back like this, and then I look like that, you know, and it's like less kissable,
Holy
but
smokes.
Usually they've already made the move by that point. Right, I know, right?
It's a lot.
And it's like they've usually already committed to that. They're like, I want to kiss this person, and then they see this and they go, that's fine, and they do it. But it is a problem for me, and so the kissing hat would help. But I think the slit's gonna have to be. We're gonna have to have a couple at different angles.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just like all slits.
What if it was just a hat where the bill was in the back and this part was in the front?
Fuck yeah.
So it's kind of like, it's like this.
Oh shit.
Like a hat that was like this.
You look super cool, but then where's your bill?
It's on the back.
Oh.
It's back here actually.
Yeah,
that's the
that
bill.
doesn't make any sense though.
I know. Well, yeah, it's kind of
wearing
weird.
your pants backwards.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
What, are you gonna shit out your dick?
What are you gonna do? Piss out your ass?
Maybe. If you really have to go.
But yeah, this would be cool. I feel like almost it'd almost be like kind of like a bad boy sort of hat.
I'm not seeing that.
Like imagine me with like a paper airplane and I like throw it and it hits the teacher in the face and everybody goes, "Oh shit, he got him."
The teacher?
Yeah, the teacher in class.
Who's the teacher? You're 30, bro.
What do you mean, who's the teacher?
Like, what are you talking about? The teacher?
I take classes.
You do?
Yeah, I take pottery classes.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you're interested in investing in the kissing hat, Venmo me.
If you're interested in investing in I don't even know what you'd call that, a backwards hat, I guess. A back hat?
Yeah, back hat.
Yeah, I like that. So, yeah, we got those, just check us out.
Yeah.
Check us out.
Yeah.
Check out our inventions page.
I gotta
We'll make
store.
we'll make an inventions page.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of hats,
You know what's crazy today when I got here?
What?
I went to wake Grant up, and in his room, he was cleaning his extensive Stetson collection. He's got an extremely extensive Stetson collection.
an extremely extensive Stetson collection.
Yeah, I walked in his room and he was steaming his extremely extensive Stetson collection.
Oh, interesting.
And you have to steam hats like that because they're old and musty. You should check it out sometime. Grant, do you mind showing him how extensive your Stetson collection is after this video?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay, cool.
So wait, in your room, I mean, is there a section for your extensive Stetson collection?
Ah, there is one exception to Grant's extremely extensive Stetson collection.
What is it, like a fedora?
Yeah.
Wow. One exception to I can't say it anymore.
One exception to Grant's extremely extensive Stetson collection. I think we did more. We built on that. We did like section. We probably did erection at some point. For sure. Yeah, you ever hold your extensive Stetson collection up with an erection? Did you wear your extensive Stetson collection to the insurrection? You know, stuff like that. That was one of those early ones that caught on in sort of like just a comment sort of way.
Yeah.
It's very much a early style thing for HiveMind.
And it's funny because they don't see Grant, so he could be wearing whatever we say he's wearing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Like right now, he's in. Oh God. Oh yeah. I don't think I can say that.
It's an all leather leotard.
Yeah, but it's steaming as if he is like just jogged and now he walked outside.
Like all the stuff around him is like wavy, like it's in the desert.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's odd. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Big Sean though.
Yeah, it's gotta be. Sad to see the extensive Stetson collection go.
It's fun to say, and I'd like to say it again. So extensive Stetson collection.
For a while there, I had an infection, and the only cure was an extensive Stetson collection. Now we got La Mita Granky versus Whistle Pig.
3, 2, 1.
I put The Ride by Lil Yachty.
I put Lummy Do Granky off the new Yeet album. Is that a track? Lummy Do Granky?
La Me De Cranky. De Granky.
Lummy Do Granky? Isn't that off the new?
It's on the screen. No, that's not a real song.
Oh.
This is We Saw the Sun by Lil Yachty.
Just a guess.
The most shelf life on a guess. Like that is on like Twitter. Like you can look up so many people say La Me De Granky. all the
La Me De
time.
Granky.
It's like under Yeats comment sections. It's in our subreddit constantly. It's people's usernames. Just like a dumb guess and based on not knowing much about Yeat turned into like a actual catchphrase
But
for
it's
a lot of
close.
people.
It's very close to what he actually says.
I mean, it's made up of his language. It's an informed bad guess. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
I mean, I love it. I think it's fantastic. But
And I like Heat now, so look at me growing,
changing,
learning.
evoluting, metamorphosis,
No.
transformation. Watch as the caterpillar enters its cocoon. It will be in its cocoon for months. Building a little
months?
home. Yes, months.
I don't think it's
It will be
months.
inside the cocoon for months. It builds a home out of string, and it keeps itself safe from predators who think that it is a little rock or something hanging from a tree, something not so good to eat. It doesn't look appetizing to predators, and soon it will break. Crack, crack. And we see a little, what do they call the arms
moth.
of a butterfly? What do they call the arms of a butterfly? Little, that's
Little
like
feet.
it's like an antenna, but it's not. Finally, we see the limbs of the butterfly break through the cocoon, and soon it will emerge. Its beautiful wings spread like a tapestry, contributing to the beauty of nature and the wonder of autumn. Is that when it happens? Autumn, probably?
I don't know.
I don't know when it happens.
You don't know shit
I
about
don't know much. I
caterpillars.
don't know, but I like it. You know, maybe it could be. And to think, only months ago, it was a little slimy worm, and soon the worm has become almost a bird. It's basically a bird. Wow.
It's a bug bird.
Nature is so beautiful.
Why were your eyes
We
closed?
learn
for all
so
of
much.
this?
I don't know. I'm imagining it.
Yeah, okay.
I'm imagining it. My eyes are closed. It's a beautiful orchestra. A beautiful symphony. It's a beautiful symphony, nature, and we are on the sides clapping quietly. And the butterfly, as the butterfly plays a beautiful oboe solo. The oboe solo of the butterfly as it flies through the air and pollinates the flowers. Yeah. I don't do that. I don't know if it does that.
Thanks.
Yeah, whatever.
Thanks for teaching us that.
Yeah.
Could be Keanu Reeves from Cyberpunk. That was an iconic role.
Is his name Keanu Reeves in that game as well?
No, it's like Johnny Sins or something like that.
Johnny Sins is someone else.
Really?
That is someone else, yeah.
Really? It's Johnny something.
Big old whistle on that guy. I'll tell
Oh,
you
really?
what. Yeah, Johnny Sins
Keanu?
is known for his whistle. No, Johnny Sins.
He's a whistle man.
Yeah.
A whistle pig.
Yeah, that's all.
He's a whistle. Get the whistle pig in here. That's me if I was a porn director and the scene's like not going well enough. Cut. bring in the whistle pig. And they haul him in like in chains. And he's like,
I love that visual.
Wow.
Johnny Sins is just like a beast. They keep in the basement. They bring him out when someone really needs fucked.
It's like a male fluffer.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about how a whistle is a great thing to call a cock.
Yeah.
And then it's just the
whistle
visual.
pig.
This guy's the whistle pig. He's got a huge whistle.
Yeah.
This one's kind of close for me.
It is.
It's just about what you like.
Yeah, I mean, I like the visual of Johnny Sins being wheeled into a room as some sort of like hunchback of Notre Dame.
Hunchback?
Yeah.
What's the
He
bach?
says Gargolian or something.
Gargolian? What the hell are you saying? Are these any of these words?
Beast of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that more.
You know, I think I'm gonna go with Lummy to Granky. I just feel like just because it's one tiny moment, just all that it created, that's kind of like something that deserves credit. So I'm gonna vote for that.
Grant, break the tie.
I will take Love Me to Granky.
All right.
It's fine with me, Doctor.
Now we got manifying objects versus Graydon's bully energy. Of course, it's never okay to objectify women,
Right.
but it's always okay to womanify objects. Like a lamp, you go, oh, she is awesome.
Or a boat,
You know?
classically.
Oh shit, look at her. Look at
her.
her.
She's done right
Look at
by
that
me.
baby. Yeah, yeah,
She's
yeah.
done right by me,
But
brother.
literally anything. Like it could be a dress, a card, a painting. Anything could be a she. You just like,
We manify him though too. Look at this little fella right here. Oh, look
No.
at this guy.
that's an animal.
No, people say that about things all the time.
Like,
Toss me that guy. That dude. Let me see that little dude. People say that.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they do.
If you're digging through your couch cushions looking for the remote, you're going, where is she?
No, you're not.
Yes, you are.
No, you could say, there he goes, and you grab it.
There he goes. You're forcing this.
No, I'm not.
Hard.
No, I'm
You're
not.
forcing this super
I
hard.
would say that.
No, you wouldn't.
Or like another beer at a bar. I'd say, give me another little guy.
No, you just say,
I wouldn't say,
you'd say, give me another one. And they'd say, sir, you've already had 16. I can't serve you one.
I'd
And
say,
you
"Yeah,
say,
another little
give
guy."
me that. Give me that or I'm going to kill you.
or give me a cold boy.
Cold one.
No, cold boys.
You've never said that.
I got a six-pack
I
of
hang out
cold
with you
boys.
all the time. You never say stuff like that.
Guys, I just picked up a nice 24 rack of little boys.
Listen.
And I'm going to bring them over and we're going to slurp them down.
I hate to expose you this way, but you are way more likely to say, pick up a six-pack of them bitches. And listen, not like that, but I'm not trying to, but I'm just saying, you know, you're like, oh, that bitch is nice. That's what you'll say about like a slice of fish.
I would also say, that boy's slapping.
You don't say that. You're just making that part up to try
I'd
to
serve you a
fart-
plate and I'd say, Mr. Food coming in.
Mr.
Yes, I would. President Cheeseburger just landed.
Presidents can be women too, just not yet.
Yeah, well, probably never too. And I'm just saying, it's not me. The whole country votes. I would vote for a woman, and I did once. Saying the country as a whole, we'll have a gay Chinese guy as president before we have a woman, and I stand on that. It's just the truth. Also, another thing I'd call a beer.
Give me a glass of truth. I've been lied to all week. Give me a glass of truth. Oh, that has so many things.
That's a good punchline at the end.
I feel like it's awesome that neither of us have very good examples for anything that we're talking about. In this, like there is an argument to be made, but we're like on the fly trying to have this argument, and neither of us bring anything good to the table. And then we just get into absurdity.
Mr. Food.
Mr. Food and President Cheeseburger. And then it turns into we'll have a gay Chinese guy
Before a woman president.
Oh man.
Which I still stand on.
This is also one that this tends to happen where I wrote down this idea in my phone and was like trying to develop it. And I was like, oh, I'll just like bring the premise to the show, thinking it would go one way. And then you just take it somewhere completely different.
We're both actually arguing. That's what keeps it going.
Yeah,
So
this
it's
is an
like
argument.
A genuine argument.
Yeah, this would happen in your house.
Yeah.
Like we'd be chilling watching football and then we get in an argument. And there's other people there, but there are two people in the room.
No one cares.
I was obsessed with dinos though. Wrote stories about them. I would buy little figurines of them and like line them up like they were gonna fight. Anybody out there who was obsessed with dinosaurs as a kid, you'd get one of those bricks that you would take little archaeology tools and break open and there'd be bones inside of them and they smelled like shit.
Yeah.
Nerd. I told you, you gotta suppress your bully energy. You're doing all right. It's not coming out as a full word.
I think it's cool that you were so curious.
Yes, thank you.
As a young boy about prehistoric life.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, it's close. You're
Yeah.
getting there, and I like the progress. I appreciate that.
Loser. I love you, and you were probably a cool kid. Ipsqueak.
Just that beast trying to get
Yeah.
out of you, like you were a bully,
Stuffing it
and
back
you're just
in.
like pipsqueak. Like you just can't not let it out. I love that it like seeps into the other words you're saying.
Yeah.
Like you're curious about prehistoric life. It's just teeming. It's right there.
It's no manifying objects, though.
No, a glass of truth. I mean,
And I definitely meant in that bit that another thing I'd call a beer would be a gay Chinese guy.
I know.
And then you said, give me a glass of truth. And I was like, oh, I guess that is funnier.
I knew that's
Yeah.
what you meant too, but that's why I tried to do the bait and switch
Take
there
it
too.
away.
Yeah, I'd take it away from that, and then I thought of in my head, I was like, I've been lied to all week.
Yeah, that's great.
Give me a glass of truth. I've been lied to all week.
Which is a beer by Rheingeist.
Yeah, it is. Rheingeist Truth. Cincinnati Brewery. Now we got Mr. Witherspoon's Music versus West Side Gecker.
This is like your freaky art teacher. You find out they make music and like you're showing your class this. You're
Yeah.
like, dude, this is Mr. Witherspoon's music. He's messed up.
The video is like a live thing of him playing piano and like a leather jacket, and he's like losing his mind.
He walks in and he's like wiping tears off his face in a suit. And he's like, get out your sketchbooks. It's all right, Witherspoon. We know you're an artist. Express yourself. Just like you're trying to teach us.
Yeah, the progressive kids of now are like, dude, we love it.
Yeah.
Even if it's not successful, man, like, you should make art. That's not what art's for, man. Don't fall into the capitalist system and think that art should only be incentivized by money, man. Like, we love that you're doing it.
The troubled kid stands up in the back and is like, Mr. Witherspoon, you told me on day one of class that I have the autonomy to create original pieces of art that only I can make. And now I want to say those words to you. And he's like, thank you, Tommy Flash.
All of a
He's
sudden, it's like,
the same voice as the kid. Thank you, Tommy Flash.
and then Tommy Flash is like, I have a confession to make. I also make music. Here's my song. And then he plays it in front of the entire class. And it's like the same song.
It's like just the same
No,
setup.
it's the same song. Exactly.
Someone else stands up. He's the captain of the football team. He's got a ball in his hand.
I make music too.
I got a confession too. I'm not just some dumb jock. I make music too. And it's like every time someone confesses that they make music, it's the same song, but it starts like a half second later and they all start playing at the same time. It's like this confusing cacophony of sounds.
And every single one is the same video setup, but it's the person that stood up. So they're like at the piano, like in a leather jacket, like blah, blah, blah. And the same video keeps playing.
The principal walks in. What the hell's going on in here?
Principal Johnson, we're just talking about how everybody has the autonomy to create art that only they can make, and about how money shouldn't incentivize those things. And then Principal Johnson's like, I have a confession to make, class.
Takes off his blazer, the leather jacket's on underneath.
I make music too. Never gonna start again.
And we call the movie High School Musical.
2.
Wow. That one's awesome. Just thinking of it all on the fly. We were so pleased with ourselves.
It's just like a writer's room conversation where we're like building it.
Yeah.
And that's the one that I'm like, I want to make that. Like, I want that to be a real thing. Like, I want to direct it and make it. It would be such a funny little sketch. It's like funnier that way than it is like an actual bit.
Yeah.
Usually we're the characters in the bit. This
Right.
time we're like, and then this happens.
Yeah.
And we're like saying how the bit would go.
It's an all-timer for me. I love that one.
Mr. Witherspoon is crazy. That's not a name.
Tommy Flash.
Yeah, Tommy Flash and Mr. Witherspoon. Shout out to the person who made an animation of that too.
Yeah.
Somebody made an animation of it that is awesome.
Hey yo! Hey yo! Hey yo! Hey yo! Woke up in the morning, put my coffee in the microwave. Mama said we had a creamer, took the beamer 'cause I miss behave. Pull up to the Neiman's, getting looks from the cashier. They don't know I got buzz like I'm Lightyear.
awesome.
Get him on the channel. Whoever did that.
That was so
Bring
good.
him on here.
Great bars in there. He invented the question mark. If Wahlberg was president, you'd know that I'd question mark. Also, I get a buzz off a light beer.
Yeah.
So funny. Let me just say, Gecker, you don't want any part in this war.
Yeah.
You don't understand what it's like right now.
You'll go down
on the internet.
in flames.
Yeah, you'll go down in flames. I mean, they just don't let you do stuff like that anymore.
People will tell you to suck their dicks if you do stuff like that nowadays.
If you try to be lighthearted and have fun with your friends, a famous rapper from Buffalo will tell you to suck their dick.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
And honestly, that's the last fucking thing I want to do.
I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing it. I don't even like hearing it.
I don't like hearing that sort of thing either.
That's got me a little fucked up, but
yeah, and I don't want. Yeah, listen, this is me. Like, I'm kind of soccer momming you right now. Okay, Gecker, you're in the passenger seat, and hey, we're about to get in an accident.
Yeah.
And I'm holding you back. I want to make you don't want any part of this. Okay?
Yeah, you might be told to suck their dicks.
Yeah, you might, and I don't wish that upon you.
No.
And also, yes, I misunderstood the bar in there. It was if Wahlberg was pressing me, not president. But it's hard to hear in the room with whatever. Who gives a shit? Mr. Witherspoon's music. Yeah.
Correct.
You want to read this one?
999 cunt and Drake's shower. Did you want me to do it with an accent or something?
No, it's all right.
All right.
My debut EP was titled 12 with a Future. B, I am a Leo. And C, I have Justin Bieber's phone number.
I sure hope so. They look alike.
Do you think he exaggerates his accent for interviews?
Oi, mate. 999 cunt. Sorry, that's what Australian people say that.
Yo, I might have to keep that in. Holy shit. Back then, I was worried about keeping that in.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That one might make it off the edit.
God, the show has gotten so dark.
Yeah.
Our show has really gone off the rails, I think.
Yeah. You might get told to suck dick. Don't keep that in, seriously.
Why?
I said dick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I know who has this.
Really?
Yeah. Well, now it clicked. I don't remember seeing them in it or anything. I don't remember being in it myself. I've never been in that shower. 3, 2, 1.
Drake?
It is Drake.
Oh, cool. Oh, nice.
Yeah, we've never been in there.
No, I haven't been in there. No way.
No way.
It is awesome.
Don't you dare put pictures like this in here.
The picture's awesome.
Yeah, the picture and just the is awesome. I like that better than
Me
the
too.
999. I feel like 999, it's just like a real tame version of stuff we would do now.
Yeah.
Feels lame. Feels like it doesn't push any boundaries.
It's not hardcore as fuck.
Now we got Oops Found Him versus sponsored by Harry Styles.
I'm gonna post a memoriam post for you.
Like before.
Yeah. I'm just gonna post it and then delete it like 20 minutes later.
You're like, oops, found him.
Oh, sorry guys, he was in the kitchen. I thought I looked everywhere. Love that one.
Maybe like our best short bit ever. Like it's so short.
Oops, found him.
Oops, found him. Because the concept of that is so good with social media. Just like
you lose your friend for 10 minutes and you're like, wow, he was a great guy.
yeah, you like write out a eulogy.
Yeah. And I'd like to take this time to thank our sponsor, Harry Styles. Without you, Harry, none of this would be possible.
Harry Styles sponsored this video?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Say thank you to Harry.
Thank you, Harry.
Where did that voice come from?
Flirtatious.
I'm sorry. I might,
voice is
I might work with him someday. I don't want to start off on the wrong foot.
Right. Start off on a cold foot. Are there any talking points
Shoulder
for me
first.
about Harry?
Yes, they're right there on the prompt. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Harry Styles. Not only are you a talented musician, but your first foray into acting was a marvelous success and bewildered the youth.
Correct. Bewildered the youth. Yep.
It's I don't. It's
Good
odd
line.
wording, but yeah, okay. And if it's so
Say it.
so small.
Just say it.
Okay. And I know one thing, if Harry Styles is sponsoring the video, it can only go one direction.
Okay.
Great. Great.
God, I
Now
can't
the-
believe he put that in there.
Yeah,
Now
that's
the call to
fair.
action.
The call to action. Okay. That cannot be right.
It is. Just say it.
All right.
We're getting paid a lot for this one.
Okay, here we go. Go to VerizonWireless.com and use code Harry Styles. Why shouldn't we be the code? Why is he the code?
He's the code.
Usually the code's about our channel. It's
I
like
know.
for our.
I
okay.
requested that it
Whatever.
was Harry
Use
Styles.
code Harry Styles for 100% off a new iPhone.
Whoa.
Seems insane, but are you sure this is the real Harry Styles? Where'd you get this inquiry?
Email.
Email?
Yeah.
And it was from like the official Harry team? Or?
It said harrysteam.com.
All right, whatever. I trust it.
Yeah, me too. I love his music.
Where did I get that crooked hat?
Yeah.
My hat's so crooked, I look like a doofus.
I love we both get on Eden's ass for sounding too weird. Think you're hearing me go, whoa, not like that, no.
You're like worried about being flirtatious, and I'm like, where'd that voice even come from? You don't sound like that. Thank you, Harry.
Oops Found Him is gold, though.
Yeah, I have to go Oops Found Him.
Yeah.
But sponsored by, a fake sponsorship's always good. Bewildered the youth. All right, now we got Is This a Bad Guy versus Bulgaria.
You know this one?
Yes.
Oh, man. You're going to really pull ahead here.
The fact that you don't know it is bad.
See, I'm looking at it, and I see the mustache now as like the hair on the top of someone's head. Because of that gap between the upper lip,
Right.
you could fit eyes in there.
I see what you're doing there.
You'd have like a little Vietnamese man or something.
It's not the time. This is just not the time.
Oh, no? Is this a bad guy?
There's really nothing. This is amazing. It's amazing stuff. I'm so glad you don't know.
It's not a bad guy?
Just jot down a little guess and we'll get it over with, you know?
Oh, I hate you guys. 3, 2, 1.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah, Luther Vandross.
How did you guess the wrong Luther? You guessed Luther Vandross for Martin Luther King Jr.? Is he a bad guy? Depends if you think cheating on your wife is wrong. Did a lot of good, though. Did a lot of good.
I am not proud of the man I am.
Little Vietnamese man.
You said not the time.
Not the time. Oh, that is just one of the best mishaps that could possibly happen.
Total happenstance.
Wow. And the fact, the Luther thing, everything just worked.
Depends on if you think cheating on your wife's bad.
I'm so nervous about this. You know what I'm saying? What countries did you guys choose to represent for the Olympics?
Oh, we didn't. We just called it Audio Olympics because it's like many different events, I
What?
guess.
Yeah.
We didn't represent any countries. We're just representing HiveMind, I guess.
Oh, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm gonna be representing for the great country of Bulgaria. Red, white, green. Birth rate of 1.56 births per woman. Ranked 20th in internet speed. 20th in the world. Oh, actually.
That's good. I guess.
I guess that sounds good.
There's 9 UNESCO heritage sites there too.
Who figures out the birth rate per woman? That's like that's a weird thing to say.
13.4% circumcised, which is low.
That, I guess. What's the US?
Like 90 something,
Bolsh.
probably.
Bolsh.
Well, no, it can't be. There's almost 50% women here.
All right, Bulgaria it is, and me and Riley will represent the great nation of HiveMind.
Yes.
All right. Second question has been asked. Normally, I would do a bar of the day, right? I have some great bars prepared.
Yeah.
So here goes nothing, I guess.
So you're gonna do one. You said normally I would do one.
I said so. Here goes nothing. Okay.
Here goes nothing.
Okay.
Gorda stara planina, donne Dunava slunce trakia ogrivada nad pinira plamene.
Let me guess, that was the Bulgarian national anthem?
That's correct.
Okay.
That's fire.
Pretty gas.
I heard Tiesto remix that.
I prefer the bars of the day, but I mean, hey, whatever.
There's a lot of bars there. They're talking about the great mountains of Bulgaria.
All right, well, that was awesome.
It's a mind-blowing performance.
Really, really was. Learned a lot.
It was annoying, though, honestly.
You weren't even there.
It was annoying to watch. I hated that episode.
Really?
Yeah.
That was a good episode.
Especially you.
It was me. That was the problem.
Although you were part of the problem. It's the chemistry between the three of you. It's super annoying.
I feel like it's a good episode. I don't know. A lot of people really like it. It's a beloved episode, yeah.
I hate Bulgaria.
What do you hate about Bulgaria?
Never been, never will.
A lot of legs on that one, though.
Yeah.
Kwadeka actually ended up performing the Bulgarian national anthem on his tour.
Yeah.
Pretty unbelievable.
It is. It's hard to believe. It's not as funny as Is He a Bad Guy, though?
Yes, but my case for Bulgaria is just that it took preparation and was executed perfectly.
Yeah.
Although it doesn't get as many laughs, I really appreciate as an artist, as a thespian, what Benjamin Lasky was able to do on that stage. And that stage is this desk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Bulgaria.
Break the tie, Grant.
I'm gonna take Is This a Bad Guy?
Makes sense, but I don't know.
Have fun in hell, Ben.
Which is up there, by the way.
Yes.
The Buckleberries. Yeah. Now we got Riley's audition versus Coach that breaks down your confidence.
I think he'd be a great actor.
Do you really think so? Or are you just saying that?
I don't remember the last time somebody looked me in the eye and told me just one true thing, one honest thing. Everywhere I go, I see lies and deception. I see right through it, even if it was an insult. I'd rather have a true, honest insult.
Awesome, Riley. If we're interested, we'll give you a call back. Thanks for coming in.
Should I have cried?
I can't say that, but that's Martin fucking Scorsese, and yeah.
You think I should have cried?
That's Martin fucking Scorsese.
I know, but
we don't have time for another read.
It's not even.
Next,
it's not about
please.
the read. It's just about like I'm trying to get a read on the character. To me, I got solemn and I got jaded for sure, bitter. But he's too manly for the emotion. I don't know. I mean, if you want me to cry, I can give it a quick cry real quick.
We got a lot of other people in the waiting room. We got to get to them. Again, thanks for coming in. I think we're looking in a different direction for this role.
Really? I mean, a lot of people out there. I mean, I don't mean to be brash or anything, but they were basically like fugly versions of me.
Appreciate the input. We'll give you a call back if
I'm
we're
just saying
interested.
they looked a lot like me, but like not. Yep. I mean, you're not going to get this out there. That's all I'm saying.
Talk to your agent. Maybe something else will open up in the film.
Right.
But
I just talked. I mean, I talked to I did a lot of chitter chatter out there. I did not get a lot of charisma out of these dudes. I really think I'm kind of the best you're working with.
Again, we really appreciate it. We'll be in touch.
I'm going to filibuster. Yeah, I think I'm going to filibuster. So
We'll be in touch.
I really, really think you're going to want me in this movie. And honestly, I think this is what the character would do. It's not even really just me as an actor in here being like demanding this role. I'm saying I'm still in character, and I think the character would demand the role. A lot of conviction on the character.
Yeah.
So I think I'm not going to take no for an answer.
This character was supposed to be a bum who gets brutally shot and murdered in an alleyway. You didn't even have a line. And you came in here and monologued for 25 minutes, and now you're filibustering us?
Listen, buddy, I think you're going to want me in the role, okay? Oh, God, there's somebody in the alley. Uh-oh. I hope this doesn't go south. I would sure hope not to die bleeding out in an alley. Oh, is that a knife? Watch out. Uh-oh. I'm thinking stuff like that. You know, am I getting closer to the character for you? What are we doing?
No.
So I'll show up to set on Wednesday then, huh?
We will not be seeing you Wednesday, but I will be in touch if anything comes up. Stay home Wednesday, please. If you are on the set, you will be trespassing and arrested.
Let me talk to Scorsese.
No.
I mean, I think I'm speaking his language, you know what I mean?
He's asleep right now.
Wake up, Martin. Come on. I'm your jackpot. I'm your golden goose. Let me in the movie, huh?
Don't wake Martin up.
A different accent? You think
You're gonna need to go.
Should it be a different accent? I think I see what I read it all over your face. Yeah, you're gonna want a different one. Okay. I mean, I'll be damned if I'm not put straight in this movie. I really think I am the cream of the crop. I am the best actor out in that lobby, and I'm the best damn actor Scorsese ever gonna lay eyes upon.
Why are we holding auditions for this role again? Mr. Savage, it's not a speaking role. We wanted you to come in here, lay down, and take these fake bullets like a boss. Now you're doing a country bumpkin kind of thing. I appreciate the versatility, sure.
Well, I mean, there's always wiggle room, you know what I mean? I think that could be like a spot for me. Like, yeah, it's a non-speaking role like in the script, but I think if I'm able to kind of flip the character just a little bit, I'm manipulating the way that I do, you know? Maybe I squeak out a line or two and then it kind of grows from there. Like, I think about the character as a more fluid character, you know?
You know, your persistence might have actually paid off. We do need a stunt double for a scene where Brad Pitt shrinks himself down and explores the cloaca of a seagull. Is that something you'd be interested in?
You're telling me you need me to be a mini Brad Pitt and go inside a bird's ass?
Yeah. Is that role still? Yeah, that role's still open.
You're not going to regret this. Yeah. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Wow. Long.
But it's good. We stay in it.
Yeah, we stayed in it the whole time.
Yeah.
You were a great casting director.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was a great all those characters. I think. Yeah.
This desperation.
I don't know if it was desperate. It was more conviction. Yeah. Yeah. And that's still what I kind of bring to the table. Every audition I've done, I will not leave the room until they put me in the movie. So,
It works, man.
Yeah, I've been in 6 movies so far.
Nice.
I think. I don't know.
No, at least they said you were.
They filmed stuff. I don't know. A lot of movies are so dark nowadays. I go see them and I'm not sure if I'm in them. I might be. You know what I mean? And I like to beat the traffic, so I leave before credits.
Yeah,
I'm not
you
sure
don't
if I
want
was
to
in
get
the
stuck in
I don't wanna
traffic.
get stuck in traffic, so I don't know if I'm in the credits or whatever, but yeah, I have a burgeoning film career.
Nice, man.
It's going. So, you know, it is tough getting in that room, seeing all those people who look like you. You know, it will shatter you a bit, shatter your image of yourself, but do it all for the art. So
Proud of you, man.
right on. Thank you, sir.
Let's see the coach.
Coach, please. Show me the coach. Glue hands. That's what they used to say. Glue hands.
Oh, glue hands, get out there.
Hey, glue hands, get out there. Get out there and catch that ball. That's all you're good for.
That's a coach. That's a coach who's like compliments them on their playing, but is really trying to break down their confidence in all other aspects of life.
You better get out there and catch that ball. Lord knows you can't save your marriage.
Hey, quarterback, get out there and sling that thing. God knows you suck at math.
That's good coaching strategy. It's old school.
Yeah, it's old
but
school.
it works.
Yeah.
Keep your pivot foot, Bobby. Lord knows you can't do Texas.
Get out there and smack one to left field. God knows you can't play guitar or sing. Dignan, get out there. You're terrible at money management.
Hey, I thought you were doing a bit.
It is a bit.
Cosgrove, take it to the rim. Lord knows you can't sing or dance.
Cosgrove.
Miranda Cosgrove, maybe? Could be.
Must have been what he was thinking of.
That one's good, but it's like we've done versions of that bit
That are better.
Yeah, exactly. Like the back and forth isn't perfect there. Like I say play guitar or sing, and then he says sing or dance.
Yeah.
We like kind of are on top of each other a little bit on
Yeah.
that one. I think my audition is better.
I agree. It's funnier.
It's not funny, but it's impressive.
It's fucking hilarious.
It's impressive.
It's a gut buster of a joke, honestly.
There's no joke there, but
Yeah.
yeah. Next, we got gun to your head, you gotta get a tattoo today versus do you identify with Jamie? Which I don't know what that
I
one
don't
is.
remember that one either.
Gun to your head, you have to get a tattoo today. What are you gonna get?
Knife to your throat right now. You gotta get a tattoo. What are you getting?
Okay,
A guillotine on your neck. I'm holding the rope. What you getting inked on you forever?
Okay.
CO2 leak in your Airbnb.
Are you
bomb in your car?
I think I
Javelin midair about to impale you in the chest. What tattoo you gotta get?
Is this about
Poison in your coffee.
Michael Myers is a flamethrower and he's at your front door and you gotta get a tattoo. What you gonna get?
I think I did.
You're seated on the electric chair. They're about to pull the lever.
You're tied to two semis. They're gonna drive opposite directions. You gotta get a tattoo right now. What is it gonna be?
Would it even matter at that point?
Blackout drunk. Somebody's about to give you a bunch of drugs, pour them right down your throat, a bunch of pills.
What tattoo you getting?
Tattoo of the person who did it, so they can get arrested.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That's a smart ass idea.
It's a
Holy
cool-ass
shit.
tattoo,
That's like
Brad.
solving it's like a cold case files sort of vibe, like a memento cold case files combo.
It's a good answer, Brad.
Yeah, good answer, man.
Good answer.
Good answer, good answer. Show me tattoo of the person who's about to kill Brad.
Ding! Top answer! Michael Myers at your front door, the flamethrower. What tattoo you get?
Oh, yeah. One thing is like gun to your head, but I love CO2 leak in your Airbnb. It's like, it's not really
kind
the
of like
same
an
like, type
accident.
of threat.
Yeah, it's an accident. It's
like
not
a
an
different-
intentional killing.
Yeah. And Brad's disposition is so good. He's
Yeah.
such a good like actor in moments. I love, would it even matter at that point?
He's stone cold.
Yeah, he's stone cold. That was great. And that was one that I came up with the idea for ahead of time, and we kind of like schemed out because like I have to be able to do that one. We had to like go at him, not let him answer.
Yeah.
And so that was like kind of pre-planned.
Grant,
The
when you watch Joe Rogan, like, do you think about Jamie and you're like, damn, I gotta get to that level?
Do you identify with Jamie?
He's so quick.
No, wow, silence. Usually this dude is laughing the whole room apart. And
He
the
hates
moment,
Jamie.
Yeah, he doesn't like when we bring up Jamie.
In a really touchy spot there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks in the mirror and he's like, "Are you just Jamie? Do you even have your own personality? You're just like Jamie. You're behind the camera. Sometimes you laugh. You look stuff up for people." Jesus Christ. For the record.
Oh no.
No, that's funny.
No, that's funny.
No, that's funny. That's not serious. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, that's a nice little moment.
Yeah, tattooing Brad though and killing him in a bunch of different ways.
Yeah. That one wins here. All right, now we got testing the murky dark waters of comedy versus floating rack. Oh, this is a tough matchup.
What the hell is hand, foot, and mouth disease? You ever heard of that with babies?
Yeah, hand, foot, and mouth disease.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's just like a bacterial infection, I believe.
It's like warts or something.
Hand, foot, and mouth disease.
If my kid gets that,
You're gonna kill yourself if your kid gets sick?
no.
Oh.
Kill my wife. In an elaborate way then.
They'll never be able to catch you.
Yeah, I'll
That'll-
maintain my
yeah.
freedom. Yeah. Actually, I mean, the biggest trick I could do is convince her to kill herself. Ruin the marriage, pretend to abuse the kid, get the kid roped in on it. You like this. When mommy's gone, there will be no rules. You want no rules, don't you? There's too many rules around here. Aren't you sick of all these rules in this house?
This is literally like Insidious designs.
Yeah, I know. I'm not going to actually do it either, man. I was just testing the murky, dark waters of comedy, pushing boundaries. I'm going to marry a congresswoman and convince her to kill herself, one after another, until my militia of well-trained primates can raid the White House and lower interest rates this time. When I train them, they'll lower the rates.
Convince a congresswoman. Marry a congresswoman and convince her to kill herself. It's pretty cool.
Easier done than said, some people say. Anybody can do that. But to say it, now that takes gusto.
Reminder that this is Dignan.
Yeah.
It says this. As Dignan that says that.
Easier done than said. It's
Easier-
hilarious.
That's so funny. Oh,
That's
man.
edgy, man.
Yeah, that is edgy. That's kind of like, I think that's where we kind of started. Like, I think that moment really
Shifted.
set the tone.
Yeah.
It set the tone for where we were going to go.
What?
Big bazonga hongas? There's nothing wrong with
disgusting
those.
about
No,
Bahamba
just-
Chumbies.
No, just for some reason, the fact that you like picturing other girls with boobs.
Not other girls with boobs. Like when we say things like crankle-ankers or flappy drappies, in my mind, it is literally a black background, and from the foreground comes a rack, and it is just that.
Yeah.
No
It
head,
is
no torso.
Nothing. It is a, and the edges of it, I'm describing it to you just as I'm seeing it. Just a blurry edge around it. It's kind of like this. And then it's just boobies right there. And that
But
kinda,
whose are they, Graydon?
I don't know.
Who the
It's-
fuck is that? Who is this?
It's the universe.
It's the universal
What the hell?
Cramba-drambos. I don't know.
Yeah.
They just come floating to me. I see them.
If I see you picturing her again,
Don't call
I'm gonna
her.
find her family and I'm gonna tell them what's been going on.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you fucking dare. Stop it!
I'm going in.
I'm gonna throw up. Like, gonna be sick, actually.
Here I go.
What are you plugging your nose for?
They're huge. I can't breathe in there. I can't breathe in there. Crankle anchors.
Oh, yeah. There's Crambo Drambos. I mean, oh my gosh.
Who is this? Who is she?
The editing on that one I love too, because like there's certain shakes and shit that Eden does with the thing. It's so funny.
That one's more laugh out loud funny, but the complexity of the murky dark waters of comedy, I feel like kind of takes it.
Yeah, I think I take that one.
Yeah.
It's like really close though, because
It is
Floating
really
Rack
close.
is so funny.
Yeah, we're leaning edgy.
There's something edgy about us calling them Bahamba Chumbies and stuff like that too, though.
Why do you have to plug your nose? They're huge.
Last one in the first round. Rotating cast of 15 characters versus putting down your dog with HIV. I read halfway through that and then realized, oh no.
Dog AIDS.
I don't like that.
You made a dog AIDS joke, buddy.
Does anybody ever tell you that you've lost the plot?
Lost the plot, jumped the shark, eat the fuck. You know what I mean? I get all sorts of crazy shit. People say crazy shit to me all day, man. What do you mean? You think you're just like, you think you nailed it?
I didn't nail
People
it.
say
I'm
all
just
sorts
saying-
of crazy shit to me.
I mean, yeah, but
Gumball pizza, smack salad. Someone said that to me right as I woke up this morning. It's crazy.
right when you woke
Yeah.
up, somebody said smack salad.
It's the first thing I
Is
heard.
it like the drug smack in a salad, or is it like smack
No,
a
dude,
salad?
I had to brush my teeth and shit. I didn't even bother like following up on it. That's my baby alarm. That's my changing alarm. Sorry. There's a baby at my house right now.
Who said smack salad to you?
There's a lot of people crashing to my place this week. Like a lot.
Who?
Like over 15, but it's a rotating cast of characters.
Just because people say weird stuff to you doesn't explain why you've kind of lost the plot. Like, it doesn't feel like you know where you're going.
You'd be confused too if people said smack salad to you the second you woke up.
I feel like you're setting yourself up for people to say weird things to you by having a rotating cast of 15 plus characters crashing at your house in 1 week.
It was a good deal, man.
What do you mean a good deal?
A lot of people couldn't even get more than 4. I got 15.
A good deal, though.
I got a good deal on the cast of characters.
Are you making money on this?
No, what?
Well, then what do you mean a good deal?
I got 15 of them. How many people you have sleep at your house tonight?
0.
Boom. I couldn't pass it up. Someone said there's a rotating, traveling cast of 15 plus characters coming through town and they need a place to sleep. I was lucky enough to be the first one to see it, and I got them.
I feel like nobody's like shooting for the high score of people staying at their place. That's like,
If you're jealous, just say it, man.
I'm not jealous. I mean,
You'll never have that many people stay at your place.
I hope so. That's way too many.
If you want to meet some of the characters, you can come by tonight, but you can't crash. I'm out of room.
Seems like somebody doesn't want to break the high score. You got 15 and now you're scared of 16.
The high score is 34. My neighbor Mark is it. You can meet him though. Some of them are pretty nice. Some of them are fucked up.
It seems like you're kind of letting life just wash over you right now.
I mean, what is that?
It's like a wave that's hitting you and you don't know what to do. You're just kind of
You wouldn't either, man, if all this stuff was getting thrown at you.
It's not getting thrown at you. You are beckoning it.
The tide is rising. Technically,
I thought that's the end of the sentence?
Technically, it is. The tide is rising on my life.
Whatever. We gotta guess this emo jam.
I already guessed.
Okay.
Technically. Yeah, if you want to come over and watch freak stuff with me and my dudes later, and the other characters, you let me know.
And you know what? I don't care if any of the characters are gay or asexual or whatever. It's a rotating cast of characters staying in your house for a couple weeks.
Right. Thanks.
15 plus of them. I don't even know if I'm gonna meet some of them.
I think you will.
No, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna meet all of them. You know, there's some of them that I won't meet. And if I don't meet the gay, bi, or asexual ones, that's fine.
There's one of them's a Barack Obama impersonator. He's pretty bad at it.
I don't judge sexuality, but I do not want to meet that person.
He's a Mexican guy.
Yeah.
It's bad. I don't even know stuff like that exists.
With a rotating cast of characters, you know, it's like it's roulette. You know?
Yeah, I was hoping more for like trapeze artists, jugglers.
Right, I was
stuff like
picturing that already.
It's not.
Oh no,
it's not.
It's just kind of like random people.
Yeah, one of them's got one eye.
Only one of them. 15 people,
Yeah,
one eye.
You've never seen a group like this, man. I don't even know why they're together. Who assembled
they're not,
this?
Like doing a show.
Like,
They're not doing like an event or like
group of misfits. Why do they even need to be in my house? Granted, it is a good deal for me. But like, why do they need
still
to
don't
be
get why
there?
it's a deal.
It's a steal.
I don't get how
It's
it's a
so many
deal,
people.
but,
It's
yeah.
3 more than a basketball team. I don't know what they're doing, man. I will get to the bottom of it, though. I promise you that. From a musical angle or standpoint, it's an undeniably good album.
Can I steal that cassette for a week or two?
Yeah, no problem.
Sweet.
Letting one of the guys borrow it right now, but
Whatever. I don't want to hear about the cast of characters anymore.
it's hard to forget about, man.
It is hard to forget about. It's kind of all I can think about.
My house is full of people.
I want to know like the gender breakdown.
Right.
I want to know.
Me too.
Actually, you know what?
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Doesn't make a difference to me. You know what? No.
Wow.
Oh my god. See, this is what I mean. You are influenced by Dignan, because this is some Dignan-ass shit.
What do you mean?
That's some Dignan-ass shit right there.
It was a good deal.
No, there's no deal. I don't want to hear about the deals anymore. Because the
it
deal
made
implies
perfect
some sort of
sense.
saving or money or something.
Yep.
This is not a deal at all.
I could have made a lot of money off of it.
And why didn't you?
I just enjoyed my time. I was present.
Had they left?
Yeah, I
Oh.
think.
You think?
Yeah, I still hear something upstairs, but I'm afraid to go look.
Who was your favorite of the characters? You can have a favorite.
Probably Crarly.
Pronounce that again for me.
Crarly.
Crarly.
Crarly, yeah.
Spell that for me, actually.
It's like Charlie, but just Crarly.
Okay, yeah, Crarly. Sure. All right, tell me about Crarly.
What?
That's your favorite character.
He was nice. He was super normal. He worked in finance in Bridgeport.
Really?
Yeah, formerly. And then he joined the characters this summer. And he's kind of just like, he's a vibe, but like very normal. Clean cut, liked IPAs. Big football guy.
All right, least favorite. I don't care. His name's Crarly. I don't know why he's so normal.
I like Crarly.
Tell me the least favorite character.
My least favorite?
Yeah.
Lee.
Lee?
It's like L-I.
Oh, Lee. L-I.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Lee.
Asian gentleman?
No.
No? Okay,
No.
sorry, sure.
Wasn't a gentleman
Sorry.
at all.
So, oh, no. Sorry. But Asian?
Obviously.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, cool. Not
Yeah.
a gentleman. All right,
Yeah.
still sorry. And what else about Lee?
Bad.
Yeah, okay. And
Every time. Bad.
every time?
Every time they went into the kitchen, something bad would happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what was their deal in the
Froze
kitchen?
their hands in the freezer and clapped them over Crarly's heads and they shattered. They cracked them over Crarly's heads.
Yeah, like
and they
a
shattered.
freezer burn hand sort of trick.
Hit him on both his heads and then the hands shattered.
Both his head. Wait a minute.
They cracked him over Crarly's heads and then they shattered.
Crarly has two heads?
One of them's dead, but yeah, he had it on him.
Why'd you say normal guy? He works in
Well,
finance.
he is a
IPS.
normal guy, but he was born with a conjoined twin who he killed at 16.
That's not normal.
I mean, out of that bunch, that was normal. And Lee smashed her frozen hands over Crarly's heads.
What are Lee's pronouns?
Her.
Okay, you said they earlier. I was just trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
I was trying to be respectful.
Thank you.
You also, I think you said bad guy. Well, it doesn't matter. Who cares? Lee.
Bad stuff. Every
Yeah.
time Lee got in the
Whatever.
kitchen.
Yeah, Lee got in the kitchen and smacked Crarly's heads together.
No, the heads didn't go together. Smacked their hands on the heads. Didn't move the heads. You could never move the dead head. It's kind of like really in the shoulder. It was a good time, dog. One of the best times of my life.
Yeah.
Oh, I won't even pick what I want just to appease you. That's not what these brackets are about. Stand up for what you believe.
Well, I do believe Role Model's a better song, but I'm just sad to see it go. So you just do it. It's kind of like, I know you got to put my dog down because he has HIV.
Right.
I don't want you to. I love the guy.
Yeah, and I also feel like it's kind of your dog. You should be putting your dog down.
Right.
I don't know why you would ask me to do it.
Well, you're a better shot than me.
True.
And I guess, I have always talked about like wanting to, if there was.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the idea of like, when you go into a bar, sometimes you hope some guy says something disrespectful to like your girlfriend or one of your friends or whatever, so that you get the chance to be the hero with the punch. You have the justified punch situation.
Yeah.
I'm kind of waiting for a dog to have HIV. To blast its brains out. I'm really trying to get into character here, guys.
Yeah.
This is not me. I
Also-
don't want to kill a dog, but I do want to be in the new 8 Mile show. And I
Yeah.
feel like this is the stuff they're looking for.
Also, don't get it twisted. Dog AIDS is different.
Oh, totally.
And it's bad.
Oh, yeah, it's worse.
It's way worse.
Arguably, but
Well,
there's a big debate going on
There
about
is.
which one's worse. But Bad Meets Evil versus the real Slim Shady. Oh, yeah, he's standing up. I see what he's doing. That's just thrown in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like a few of you guys might have caught on from some of these clips. Most of my performances in these videos are auditions for other things.
Yeah, that's
I'm really
true.
trying to branch out. So the 8 Mile show, I don't know if they've seen the tape, if anybody could give them maybe put something together on Huddle for me.
Okay.
If anybody could put together like a Huddle highlight tape to send over to the 8 Mile
Sure.
show, whoever's working on that.
I put on for my city.
Yeah. We fly high,
There you
no
go.
lie, you know it. Boy.
We could have done a lot more with that premise.
The dog AIDS thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the rotating cast of 15 characters, I mean, it's masterful work. It's annoying and confusing.
Yeah.
It's much like the Dan Marino thing. Like I said, you have so much Dignan influence. It's
Yeah.
confusing. But I'm frustrated by it, but it has to win, obviously.
I agree.
I don't like watching myself do that character either.
No.
I feel like I will play Slim Shady in the 8 Mile show, and then years later, I will talk about how that role fucked me up.
Fuck you up, yeah.
Yeah, like I'll be like, oh, that was my beginning of my downfall, because then I kind of became the character, and I become the biggest rapper in the world or whatever. Ugh, I am not excited for that.
I'm not either.
Yeah.
Time for the second round.
Second round, we're done with the clips.
No more funny business.
It's like when No Malice and Pusha T stopped making music together. We're done with the clips.
Yep.
Himmler's Gambino versus Joe Biden reading Gen Z news.
I love Joe Biden so much.
Well, be careful.
What?
Clip that. Chat, clip that. You love Joe Biden?
62 Corvette, Redwood, 345, 6-speed.
I think Bryce Hall ought to fight Salt Poppy. See if he's really got what it takes.
I'm going to Zimbabwe with the boys. We just cooked up a parlay.
I think Bobby Altov is a little too much hate. When her character's basically the same as Nathan Fielder. She's Nathan Fielder, but because she's a woman, they say, yeah, you can't. No, thanks.
Brecky Hill shot her shot with an NHL player.
I don't know who this girl is, but she's been all over my timeline this week. Community note, this is undisclosed paid promotion for an OnlyFans.
Yeah, Joe wins.
Joe Biden. We did it, Joe! Buckleberries versus Blues Clues.
Come on, Buckle. Dr. Buzz.
Yeah, but shout out to Ant from NFR Podcast.
Love Ant.
Glad he made it on here. British Mr. Beast versus Brad's grandpa.
It's Grandpa.
Yeah, it's a shame that we have to do it, but it's true that Brad's grandpa slayed his way through the Holocaust. It's just funnier and more cutting edge and more important. Yeah. Tough time to be making any sort of joke like that, but at the same time, that's when we shine the brightest. Sorry, Brad. All right, smuggling Egyptian salamanders versus Michael Jordan drunk driving.
I feel like the salamanders is probably a more elaborate bit here.
Yeah, it blows it out of the water, I would even say. I think the second round has so far been pretty easy. A lot of clear-cut winners. All right, Forfins Porpoises, a.k.a. Mitch L., versus Rolling Loud North Pole.
Oh, having sex with elves for eternity or Forfins Porpoise. I like Forfins Porpoises.
What are you doing? You're...
I'm adding suspense.
I know, I like it, but at the same time, what blowout's a blowout.
Yeah, Mitchell.
Like, I don't know, who's gonna win? Is it gonna be the 49ers or is it gonna be the Patriots?
Yeah.
Ooh, I just don't know. It depends how Brock Purdy plays against that Patriots defense, that Belichick defense. Read between the lines versus Word? Another blowout.
Yeah, Word.
God, it just keeps happening.
Word.
Oh, Word?
I thought I was aight.
Cranial the Grape Street Crip versus Whole Bowl. I think this is the first close one.
Yeah, I kind of lean whole bowl.
I think I go Cranial here.
Okay.
Grant?
I will also take cranial.
Okay.
Cranial's just a good.
Cold Shoulders versus Adele is Jamaican Me British.
Jamaican Me British
Yeah,
is
I mean-
top notch.
Yeah. That's the first second round that I think there will be few disagreements in chat. I feel like that we're aligning and combining with the minds of our fans.
That's what we think until they're like.
Right, that's true. They'll be like, no way, read between the lines is good all of a sudden. 9/11 Challenge versus Slapstick Thirst Traps.
Oh, I love both these, but 9/11 Challenge seems to be like there's still a lot
lot of momentum behind that one.
Yeah.
And slapstick it's just like good, but it's nothing. It's not groundbreaking.
Yeah, they did break ground on that memorial.
Oh yeah.
Recently. So it's more iconic. I have to go 9/11 challenge.
Yeah.
And I mean, rest assured, everybody, 9/11 challenge 2 will be in Bits Bracket 4, I assume.
Yeah.
It'll have to be there. So home run celebration versus Schroker.
Home run celebration, really. Just I forgot about it. It's
I
so
sobbed.
funny.
I sobbed to that bit.
So funny.
I mean, Schroker is also like a juggernaut for me. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sad to see it go, but home run celebration is just outrageous.
Stroker's also a whole video.
Yeah, it is
The home
literally.
run celebration is a contained, really funny bit.
Schroker's not a bit, it's a character.
Yeah.
Baby recipes versus Dignan is in love with Big Sean.
I gotta go Big Sean. The baby recipes is kind of funny, but it's really just like cooking lingo about a baby.
I somehow feel like it's classier to me, though.
Classier.
I know it's dark, but I'm saying like it's more like classic comedy timing and pacing and stuff,
Yeah.
and the other one's just like an outburst.
Yeah.
And to me, I like Baby Recipes more because there's some structure to it. I love both of these, but I'm gonna say slightly Baby Recipes from me.
Okay. Grant, break the tie.
I'm gonna take Big Sean.
All right.
Okay.
I think the fans will be happy about that.
Lummy to Granky versus Manifying Objects. There's not enough time in Lummy to Granky to even compare to the scope of Manifying Objects.
Yeah, which is just a genuine funny argument.
It wins this for sure. Mr. Witherspoon's Music versus Drake Shower.
Drake Shower's nice, but it's really just the moment of you saying, it's awesome.
Yeah, I mean...
Witherspoon's that's a piece of art.
That's a piece of art, yeah. Oops Found Him versus Is This a Bad Guy?
Both kind of tightly composed ones here.
Yeah, they're concise.
Yeah. Oops Found Him is funnier to me, though.
Same. It is a 1-2 punch.
Yeah.
The other one's like a 6-punch combo, but doesn't knock him down.
No.
It's still great. I go Oops Found Him, though. Riley's Audition versus Gun to Your Head, You Gotta Get a Tattoo Today.
I like Gun to Your Head. Your audition's good, and you deserve the role.
Great. Say great.
Your audition was great.
Thank you.
But Gun to Your Head was funnier. And it's like one of the rare ones on here that we did plan before. And I thought we executed it pretty well.
Yeah. I guess the audition definitely is more, again, like impressive
Yes.
or a masterful work of acting.
Yep.
And theater and such. And the like. And Gun to Your Head, I guess, would be considered funnier, I guess. Oof.
Its intention was to laugh.
Yeah, and there was nothing to laugh at in Riley's audition.
No.
My audition.
No, it's more embarrassing.
For the people waiting in the lobby,
Yeah,
I agree.
of course.
Yeah. Testing the Murky Dark Waters of Comedy versus rotating cast of 15 characters.
Wow. Marrying a congresswoman to convince her to kill herself is brilliant, but it's not as funny. The characters just like, you really have to carve that out of space. To make that funny, it took a little work. It has no right being funny.
It opened up a world, too.
Yeah.
It's now like a thing that can be built on.
Yeah.
And that's kind of why it gets commented so much.
And it's a
everything.
deal.
Yeah. Well, it's not a deal.
It was a great deal.
It's not a deal, but
Yeah.
I will say that it wins this matchup.
Yeah, it does.
For the third round, really quick. You know my friend Robert, the one who loves anal?
Yeah.
You know he always had like really long hair?
Yeah.
He just got it cut like what's that haircut? It's like right beneath the ears.
A
It's
bob?
like, yeah, fuck ass Bob. Yeah, but what haircut? What's that haircut called though? Third round. Joe Biden versus Buckleberries.
Okay, impression versus completely made up story.
Impression though, but it's like more than that.
Yeah.
It's like putting an impression in a context it doesn't belong in. And I feel like pretty clever headline reading and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it reminds me of like in Parks and Recreation when Amy Poehler would get her own thing where she would just keep saying lines over and over again. They keep all of them right in a row. It's
Yeah.
just like a cut together thing. I like doing that sort of thing. Buckleberries is amazing visually. I don't know though. I feel like I just have to go with my gut is Joe Biden.
I agree.
You're going with Joe Biden as
Yeah.
well? It's so close that it almost feels wrong.
Yeah, I do love the idea of like reading Twitter through Joe's voice. It's just funny.
Just out of curiosity, Grant, what would you have picked?
I would have picked Joe Biden.
Okay. Brad's grandpa and smuggling Egyptian salamanders.
I like the salamanders a little more. Wringing out the babies for plutonium and then smoking it.
No one's ever done it before.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love that story. I just feel like it's like O.J. Simpson, and like smuggling Egyptian salamanders is like he ran for 1,500 yards in one season, and Brad's grandpa is like him getting away with murder.
Yeah.
It feels like that's just more noteworthy than the stats. And smuggling Egyptian salamanders is fantastic. There's no doubt about it. But I don't think many comedians could get away with what we were able to pull off with Brad's grandpa.
Yeah.
Which I feel really bad saying. Feel bad for Brad.
Grant, break the tie.
I'm taking Brad's grandpa.
It's fine. He survived, so.
Yeah.
Mitch L / Forfin's Porpoises versus Word. I'm gonna break some hearts here right away. I'm going Word. Here's why. These are both like multifaceted bits with like a lot of different bits within them. And I love the Mitch L story, but Word starts with like an acid story at an arcade bar with a lot of funny descriptors, and then turns into your mom popping out of the middle hole of a skee ball thing saying you're a bad son, and then it turns into just us saying funny words, like words together and laughing. It's kind of like they're similar.
Yeah, they are.
All of the pieces are more consistent in Word for me.
Yeah, Word makes me laugh harder.
I know that Mitch L and Forfin's Porpoises was a favorite going in for a lot of people.
Everyone's gonna be eliminated except one, so.
That's true, only one can win.
Yeah, I'm going Word too.
Cranial the Grape Street Crip versus Adele is Jamaican Me British.
Jamaican Me British is some of the best work ever done.
Yeah, I'll go Adele on this one too. But shout out to Cranial. 9/11 Challenge versus Home Run Celebration.
A home run celebration takes it here for me. I love the legacy that 9/11 Challenge is going to have on this channel. I'm already feeling it going on for a long time, but home run celebration is just a ridiculous moment.
Yeah, it's kind of like Tiny Phone or something. Like it's like one that I don't think many people were thinking about coming into it, and I definitely didn't even remember. But God, that made me laugh. I think like 9/11 Challenge as like a saga has a real shot because it's still building. Well, it's not still building, actually. It was building. It's not building anymore. But I gotta go home run celebration.
I like it.
Now we're doing some subversive pay. I feel like now some people are gonna be pissed. Dignan is in love with Big Sean versus Manifying Objects.
Manifying Objects is like, there's a back and forth there. In Love with Big Sean is like a one-sided, ridiculous story.
You know, here I go with Dignan is in love with Big Sean. It is that outburst thing, but it's such a different tone of one. And Manifying Objects like really does turn into like a stupid argument.
Yeah.
So that's where I go with it.
I'll keep it tied. Grant, what do you think?
Manifying Objects.
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Witherspoon's Music versus Oops Found Him.
Wow.
It's a tough one here.
It is tough. Short versus cinematic.
Short versus Writer's Room.
I like Witherspoon's though, just like the place it puts me a little more. Oops Found Him is just like hilarious and it's a quick ha! Witherspoon's is like a good bit.
It's like a VR headset versus a TikTok.
Yeah.
All right, gun to your head, you gotta get a tattoo today versus rotating cast of 15 characters.
It's gotta be the characters.
It's gotta be the characters.
The characters,
absolutely.
absolutely.
The tattoo one,
it's great.
It's great, but it doesn't stand a chance against the 15 characters. It's also, by the way, I just want to point out, it's a rotating cast of 15 plus characters.
Yeah,
so it's not just
we're
15.
unsure.
Or we're not sure. A lot of people have been saying 12. I don't know where they got that number.
Hey.
Into our Elite 8.
Here we go.
Joe Biden versus Brad's grandpa.
I'm back on Brad's grandpa's side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have to.
Taking down fascism one demon drop at a time.
Yep, it's got to be Brad's grandpa. I have I have wonderful things to say about the Joe Biden one. I love that premise. I feel like it's one we can return to at any moment.
Sure.
That other one is
Never again.
Never to be touched
Never again, yeah.
It's almost like our J.K. Rowling bit again.
One and done.
That lives in it and it evokes a feeling in people. Some
Yeah.
of them anger, some of them frustration, some of them pure joy.
Pure joy and bliss.
But it moved people.
Yeah.
Word versus Adele is Jamaican Me British.
I lean Adele. I think it's funnier. That's why. Word is like we stumble into it. It's like a great story, kind of. I love big blue people. I could be adding that in.
We say Smurf Hulks. We say like
Salvador Dali bathroom.
Yeah,
Piss on the floor
the
just
toilet.
to be safe.
Piss on the floor. Come on.
Just to be safe.
I am fully in the word.
Yeah.
I think it's like one of those things where Adele is Jamaican Me British is undoubtedly more iconic because it's something you can quote. Like that's another one. Is people's usernames. Like Adele is Jamaican Me British. That's like something that has been created. Nobody would have ever said until it was said here. And Word is not that, but I just think the better bit. I think when I watch it, I think it's funnier.
I think I agree now. There are just good levels to it.
Grant, what are your thoughts on that?
I would have taken Adele.
And I think you speak for the chat in a lot of ways. You're usually pretty aligned with the chat, and I think they are going to be pissed about this decision.
Yeah.
But I just have to be true to myself. I really think Word is funnier.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Home run celebration versus manifying objects.
Home run celebration, easy one here.
Just praying to God that you don't die today, right back into a big smile, is It's beautiful. It's literally like, it's like people should aspire to be that funny. That's what I think. Like, they can only dream to come up with something so goddamn funny. That's really all I'll say. Mr. Witherspoon's music versus rotating cast of 15 characters.
It's a good deal. I think it's the characters. As new as it is, I feel like it's really good. I love Witherspoons, but I think it has another life to live. I think we can make that a real thing one day.
Oh, I could see the rotating cast of 15 characters getting their own show.
Their
like
own
a
movie.
spin-off. Like a spin-off of our show where it's all about the 15 plus characters and you living with them. And you're just like, gee. Like, you know what I mean? It's one of those. I am gonna disagree with you here. I'm gonna go with Mr. Witherspoon's music because I think the imagination there has more color and more like shape. Like, to me, I really see a classroom. I see Tommy Flash in a red varsity jacket holding the football. I see Mr. Witherspoon in a leather jacket playing the piano and singing that weird ass song. And in rotating cast of characters, it's really like I'm kind of filling in gaps. Like, there are definitely parts that I imagine, but a lot of it is shapeless. It is it's vague by nature. You're just kind of like, some of them are fucked up, you know? And that's a hilarious line. I love it so much, but I'm gonna go with Mr. Witherspoon's music, and Grant gets to decide.
I'm gonna take Mr. Witherspoon's music on the sole reasoning that the cast of characters has more story to tell.
No, okay.
I agree. And we already learned about two of the characters today.
Lee and Crowley.
Lee and Crowley, I guess.
Lee's got no hands now.
I didn't have fun learning about that one.
It's all right.
We're at our final four, folks. I forgot to say this after the first round, but if there's a bit that you love from our channel that was not in Bits Bracket 3, please comment it for Bits Bracket 4. It's already in the works, and we may be filming it with a very special guest. But these are the 4 top bits of Bits Bracket 3.
4, 3, 2, 1, winner.
We've got Brad's grandpa slayed his way through the Holocaust versus Word.
I think Word finally takes down Brad's grandpa here. It's just funnier. I'm glad that there's courage around Brad's grandpa. But in terms of laughing out loud, it almost is hard to watch.
It is,
It's
tough to watch, yeah.
I'm like, they shouldn't have. All they did.
Yeah, it's like Skinamarink.
Yeah.
There's part of me that is not proud. Like, I am proud of it, but there's part of me that is scared for more people to see it.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure. And Word, I'm like, hey, send that out, you know, ship that off to your aunt, see what she thinks of it. It's hilarious. You know what I mean? Toss that to your old cousin.
Yeah.
You know, the guy, he's 40 and he plays bass.
Send it in a chain email to everybody you work with.
And then screenshot the responses and send them to us. I am not worried about what people might say about that one.
Not at all.
I love that bit a lot.
I do too.
All right, and right side, a home run celebration versus Mr. Witherspoon's music.
Where are you leaning?
I got the devil and the angel kind of yapping at me. The devil is saying, home run celebration was the hardest you've laughed in years. You needed that. You needed to cry.
Yeah.
And you had one to that bit. But I feel like I just like cherry picked like something, like if part of me thinks I cherry picked something funny about it and fixated on that. The angel is saying like, the fans want to see Mr. Witherspoon's music go to the finals. And I love it in a different way.
It's a collaborative effort.
But it just doesn't make me laugh as hard. And that's the problem.
As a bit, home run celebration is funnier.
I have to go with home run celebration. I'm sorry, everybody.
That's fine.
I'm sorry.
I agree with you.
I don't think we picked either of the favorites to get here.
That's okay. They get to vote now.
Yeah, you guys get to vote in the chat.
They're in a poll right now.
Word versus home run celebration for the best HiveMind bit in Bits Bracket 3. If your favorite did not make it to the finals, please voice it down in the comments. Honestly, it's us versus us, so like, you know, if you're like, oh, this bit was better, I'll be like, oh, no, that one's still me. It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be offended.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Drop it down there.
You're saying I'm funny.
Yeah,
Thank
you're
you.
saying that we're funny, but we're funnier another time than this time. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
The thing about this channel that you love is not us making decisions about ourselves.
It might be. I don't know. There's for some people, everybody likes it for a different reason. Some people watch just because you're handsome. I'm gonna have to blur that out.
My big fucking honkies?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Where are you leaning here?
I'm leaning home run celebration. I really am. Absolute whiplash comedy.
I have to say that when me and Kate were putting this video together, that was also the hardest that I've laughed in a long time. Like, I was in that room crying, laughing. So I was like, I completely forgot about it. It is that funny.
Yeah, it is that funny. It's like I have to convince myself that it's that funny but like you saw me, I cried. Like I cried to a clip from our own show.
Yeah.
That's crazy. crazy.
Kind of embarrassing.
It is. Oh, there's still a case to be made for Word, though. For me.
For sure.
There are so many good. You know what? No. Here's what I'm gonna do. We've picked the bits that have like a beginning, middle, and end.
Yeah.
We've done all of that in the other bits bracket. The hardest that I laughed is Home Run Celebration, and that is what I'm picking.
Yes, a consensus.
Grant?
I'm agreeing.
Okay. All right. We're all in agreement. Home Run Celebration is the #1 bit in bits bracket 3.
Love it.
I really hope that some of you out there
Agree.
get it
Yeah.
and aren't mad at us. But all right, there we go. We have a winner. Home Run Celebration wins HiveMind Bits Bracket 3. Please drop some other bits down in the comments that you want to see in Bits Bracket 4. Thank you for a wonderful year of HiveMind videos.
See you on tour next year.
March and April, linked in description. Tickets are available now. Come see us. Also, HiveMind Limited. Please follow us there. If you like our TikToks or our Instagram Reels, we're uploading them to YouTube along with compilations. HiveMind Limited. Thank you again for watching HiveMind in 2023. We're so excited for 2024. We appreciate all of you. We're very grateful. Like the video, subscribe, all that stuff I said at the beginning. And Graydon, go ahead and leave these wonderful people with some advice to leave or live their lives by.
We all must go to bed in the ones we make.
All right, this has been HiveMind TV. We love and appreciate you, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
I just sneeze, I think. Excuse me. It's one of those sneezes that gives you like a headache in like a specific spot. You know what I mean?
Like you popped a blood vessel?
Yeah, low key.